Hey everybody, welcome to Game Informer, and where we play the best games with the best people. I'm Dan Tack, and I'm here with Ben Hanson today. We may have some other special guests. Ben, what's going on?
Hey man, what we're looking at today is Fortnite! Hot new game. There's a new mode for Fortnite.
All right, so new modes and new events and all that kind of stuff kind of come in and out. This is 20, V20, V20, V20.
And I've been doing the math, so
V20.
that's 140?
We got about 100 people in
100
there.
people.
5 teams of 20.
Okay.
It's pure chaos. You know, it's not exactly the most skill-based mode. You kind of have to just hope your whole team lands in one spot, and then you kind of rove as a pack.
But
so
Dan, that's your specialty.
It can go wrong. It can go. I mean, actually, I've been used to playing this game in squads of 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So this is obviously very different.
Speaking of what you're used to, you were playing on an Xbox One with a controller, which, as the PC editor, I understand that's just like submerging yourself in just molasses.
I mean, we're gonna be playing past the sticks, right? But yeah, it's not. I'm not.
Oh, we're playing past the sticks?
I'm not used to this control scheme. I don't know. Are we?
No, hell no. Oh, hell no. I'm not
I
embarrassing
definitely think we
myself in this
should.
game.
Why not?
Right. God, it's been a while. Also, I've never held an Xbox One controller.
I don't even play on this platform.
What are we doing then?
We are having a great time with our great community.
Yeah, so please let us know if you have any questions or
Yeah.
anything. We'll be reading chat here.
Holler it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out where people on our team put the little pin. I mean, and whatever the majority agrees upon is pretty much what you should do.
Oh, so you can see where everybody in the 20 or just your 4-person
Everybody
squad?
in the 20. So like the green ones are my 20, and then the
So probably Wailing Woods.
we're going to Tilted Towers. The one guy.
I see.
Okay. Oh god, this is not what. What's going on?
Oh, great. Now you're just like sending in support requests to Microsoft.
I missed the drop, but we'll be all right, maybe.
Don't do Wilted Towers, says Twitch.
No, well, I know that. See, I play this game, so I know we shouldn't land here. But when you have 15 people on your team going place, you just have to kind of go.
You gotta roll with it.
You kind of don't really get an option.
This
place is a massacre zone. I never want to land here.
This is the school.
Yeah, it's not the school so much as like, yeah, it's close to the school. It's not quite the school.
So like a university?
Maybe it's like hospital.
I can dig it. Dan, what's your history with Fortnite?
I had zero interest in this game before it became a battle royale game.
Well, was it based on the base concept or actually like the feedback from it? And kind of the at least my time playing the base game.
You know, I was fairly skeptical of the battle royale as well.
Of course. We talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah. But man, did it ever do it. Like, it's more accessible. I still don't think it's a better game than PUBG, but I understand why.
Yeah.
This is how it is, for sure.
It's, yeah, I haven't reached that conclusion yet either. I want to like it. I do like it.
I do like it. No, I really do like it. This
yeah.
is like what my playgroup plays in the evenings now.
Oh, really? Yeah. What is the deal with that playgroup?
What do you mean, what's the deal with your playgroup? Is that the question now?
Yeah.
We play games together. We have for many years.
But I remember, like, I was trying to get you into Stardew Valley. Like, I'm not touching it until there's multiplayer.
You can't play. Yeah, exactly. You can't play. Is that guy on a team? I can think of my team. Yeah, yes. Wow. So yeah, you can't play Stardew Valley multiplayer.
But like, so you just have this a pack of 20 per se that roams around from game to game.
Yeah, I mean, from like World of Warcraft to survival games, etc. Even board games. We play a lot of Gremlins.
Wait, like in Board Game Simulator or whatever?
No, it's an actual skiing game called Gremlins Inc.
Oh, really?
It's a game about capitalist gremlins. It's actually a very good board game. Highly recommend it.
Are we playing Strip Fortnite or just the regular way? That's a great question, Dave B. Banger. We are actually going to be disrobing throughout the stream.
Hang on. No, we are trying to commit to Twitch's new community guidelines, so we can't actually do that.
But you should expect a little bit of one of our areolas.
If they're really lucky, I'll show a little skin.
Okay, there we go. Hope you enjoy. Bought PUBG for Xbox for 2 hours and immediately went back to Fortnite.
Okay,
Straight
hang
trash.
on. The PUBG Xbox, this is the thing.
This is a much better playing game than PUBG and Xbox.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, if we're talking about just, Xbox, let's not even get into that. Like, I get a lot of crap for, my PUBG review score, but it was not reviewed on Xbox.
Right.
The score has nothing to do with it on Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That's nice. Anyway, and that's our first life.
Hey, man, that's how the cookie crumbles.
I completely agree that this is like, it's really crisp and snappy for the console, and that the Xbox launch of PUBG was definitely a little sketch.
What's the opposite of snappy?
Bad.
Speaking of which, I'm going to go lower the volume real quick. You mind the chat?
I can't see the chat. Ben's my only conduit to chat. I can't see chat.
What are you talking about? You can't see chat.
I can't see chat.
Is your vision that bad?
Chat's not on the screen.
It's right here.
Okay. Well, I can't focus on two things, you know.
It's a loading screen.
Hey, load screens are very important. They're good tips.
Damn!
It's really good tips.
Good tips, everybody. Thank God we're able to find another match of Fortnite going on here.
And yeah, it's never a problem.
I have a weird history with this game, Dan.
I know you do. I mean, considering you're talking
everything.
the old school PvE thing that this thing was, right?
Yeah, I went on the
and
cover
still
story trip.
Technically is, but I really doubt that anyone is really into that in comparison to the Battle Royale mode.
Yeah, it's a good question. I would love the numbers. When we did the interview on the Game Informer Show podcast not too long ago, asked them about that, and they pulled a very handy, like, look, we see Fortnite as one big community.
Right.
There's no division in our mind between them.
Yeah, I mean, well, whatever.
I
They got to say that.
And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you want to be nice, but in retrospect, I should have just been like, come on. Really, though.
Right.
Have you ever just, like, stopped an interview cold like that, Dan? It's
I mean,
kind of
it's
like,
just
come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, you were there.
Right. Oh, but yeah. Oh, for Dark Souls 3 cover
Yeah,
story trip.
that's right.
Or Miyazaki was trying to pull some mess on Dan, and
Well,
Dan
somebody was
said,
trying to pull something.
Dan said, no more, Mr. Miyazaki.
We're not pointing fingers, all right?
Uh-huh.
But some of the wires were crossed somewhere, and
And then Dan got crossed.
that's long and done with, and you know, that's ancient history at this point.
But in good ancient history, one of the cover story trip for Fortnite back in early 2014, when much of the Twitch viewing audience was not born yet, I believe, and we saw Fortnite back then, which was wild because that was in the era right after Cliffy B left, Rod Ferguson had just left, Epic was in such a weird spot, and now they're back on top of the world and will not be stopped.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I got it. Like I've said before. Like this is just no matter what you want to call it, this has been an incredible pivot, you know, from the original game. Like we got all these assets, we got all these mechanics, we got all these features. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, we're Battle Royale now. Let's do it.
It's a good overall lesson in, hey, developers, be flexible, you goobers.
They were very fast to the game. So, you know, I got to go. And it's great. I love I do have a lot of fun playing this game.
Yeah?
I do.
So every night with your gang of 8 or whatever for how many nights now?
Fortnite's 3 to 4.
Okay.
I mean, we just switched a couple nights ago.
Switch from what?
PUBG.
But hang on, you played Subnautica somewhere in that window as well.
There's always a little bit of Subnautica. Right?
Okay, that's to like fill the gaps.
Subnautica is when I'm by myself. You know, that's a single player game, right?
Do you ever play in the bathtub?
After playing Subnautica, I would not play it in a bathtub. I'd be too afraid.
That's true. One of those giant worms
That
is going
game
to come up your butt.
That game is great. Like, like I didn't know if I was going to be able to get into the No Man's Skies. You know, that genre, the single player survival crafting genre, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
But man, Subnautica is great. I think great narrative hooks on top of the, you know, I got to collect this thing and make a thing.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
It's cool.
I love it.
Let's see. We got Heat55 Haslam says, what kind of madman doesn't rotate the minimap, Game Informer?
I'm not.
Rotate it.
What?
I don't know what he's talking about either, but I'm sure it's very important.
I mean, I'm sure it is too, but
Anthony says, have you guys considered streaming Siege's Outbreak mode?
Hey, have we considered it? I know we've been playing a lot of it. Not me, but
yeah, we've been playing in the office. We just put impressions on the site actually, and then we did play it for a new gameplay today. Leo got on the mouse and keyboard there because he is madly in love with that game, and it seems cool. It's a cool free update. It's a cool limited time thing.
So what is it? Is it like zombie mode for Siege? Is that basically what it is?
Oversimplifying it, but yes.
Yeah,
basically.
we do oversimplify here. It's okay. We call things Dark Souls. We call things other things. It's okay. It's okay to simplify.
Okay. And that's why we describe this game as it's like that old phone game where it's like the parachute guy falling, the old Nokia thing.
Yeah,
it's a lot like that.
That's a good one.
But yeah, the Outbreak mode, it seems cool. It's nice to see Ubisoft still supporting that game in a crazy way, even if, you know, having monsters in Rainbow Six is a little weird.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. But hey, you know, fun game modes are the spice of life, you know?
What is your spice of life, Dan?
Fun game modes.
Oh.
Just said that.
Oh. I didn't know it applied to you directly.
Did
you hear Kyle fart during the 300th party? Square Burgers, I don't know if it was you that left that YouTube comment, but someone definitely did say you can clearly hear Kyle farting loudly in the 300th issue party celebration stream.
I did hear him fart actually a few times.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think it was the beer was kind of. I don't know which variant he was drinking, but.
He was drinking fart juice.
I think that's what it was.
It's like the burp juice from Willy Wonka, except just
the burp juice from Wonka. Deep cuts.
Deep cuts. But I don't think that was Kyle farting. I listened to it carefully. I've heard Kyle fart repeatedly. He walks around the office constantly farting, and I listened to that, and I don't think the mics would have picked it up unless it was a real ripper. And I don't think Kyle is capable of that.
It was a real plapper, man.
A plapper.
Yeah, you could tell something was going on there.
Ben Hanson is the Dark Souls or Dan Tack. Yeah, you got it, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. Kyle is in the chat now, admitting that he's an aggressive fartman.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop him with his beer farts.
They were okay. You know, it was so packed in there. He could really get away with it. It was one of those sort of things.
Oh, big time.
Like it was the perfect crowded elevator.
Fart Juice IPA, someone says. That's true. Seth Miller is wondering, for those that just downloaded Fortnite today, meaning him, what tips do you have for a new player?
Don't start with this game mode, because this is kind of a silly way to have fun. It doesn't really give you a good grasp of solo play or like the basic team play mechanics. So I'd just start playing solo to get your hand on things. I don't think there's a tutorial of any kind.
Yeah. It is weird that with all the might of Epic, and I'm sure it's coming, that they haven't made vehicles drivable.
Yeah,
yet.
you know, that is one of the striking omissions
Yeah.
of this. But yeah, that gives them some really cool content they can flow out, right? So
Well, thinking about like base mode of Fortnite, they've been designing those vehicles. They've been sitting around for 6 years, you know, and I'm sure no one ever thought that they'd have to rig them up in a way to make them drivable.
like, because vehicles are a very fun part of other battle royales, and this game could definitely benefit from them, I think. Yeah.
You bet, dude. Except they're all wacky Looney Tunes cars.
They don't have to be these cars.
Oh,
and
really?
I
There'd
think
be other cars?
And I think the wacky Looney Tunes works really well for this game. And
Oh,
it's
it
part of
does.
what
I
makes
love
it-
the look
yeah.
of this game. But I'm just saying, if they included other cars, it'd be very confusing because they'd have to somehow signify why
Yeah.
these are not
You know,
drivable.
they could just take out all these cars. The world would exist without these cars.
Yeah, I'm sure there's silly reasons not to. But maybe they could like introduce a new map, and that'd be a good way of indicating that like every car on this map is drivable because they all look like motorcycles.
So some like H1Z1 where it's auto royale and just car based. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'm sticking with my teammates. It's the only chance to win the 20v20 thing.
This seemed pretty cool. Hey, Anthony wants to know: do you guys think the Division 2 will have a battle royale mode?
Ooh, well, I think
Yes.
a lot of AAA titles are going to be having either a mode or a dedicated game.
Division 2, go to the mat. Battle royale mode or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure. I mean, they already had the Dark Zone or whatever. That's a logical extension.
Pretty close. I wonder if they would call it like Dark Zone Royale.
I think some people are gonna dive into the branding of the battle royale, and others are gonna just not mention it ever by that context.
Do you think they're going to get hurt by that, branding wise?
See, they've already got the AAA. They've got big names already, so
Yeah.
they can afford to not use that terminology.
I don't know about your team here, Dan.
They're gathering materials for the incoming war, and I'm letting them do that.
For the Great War.
So,
up
like I
ahead.
said, for the person starting today, it's not a great idea to play the giant match because either it's going to be a big shootout at the beginning, you're going to get smoked,
Yeah.
or you're going to have this little lull where everyone's getting tons of materials to try to build up a giant fort when you do meet one of the other teams.
Little lull, big lull.
We've got 19 left of our 20-man squad.
The one guy just ran off like a maniac.
Yeah, and you have to just try to stay with the herd is the real hurdle.
Have you considered just building a fort in this parking lot?
I could, but the thing's going to move here in 20 seconds.
Okay. And
And
in
we're
your
gonna
place,
get-
can you
we're gonna
build a
get
fort?
Pushed into another team. We can build a fort.
Because it would be fun to have all 20 people if they were focused on building the same thing.
I had that happen a couple games back.
Oh,
and
really?
It was pretty entertaining.
That's pretty good. What do you guys think the future of Fortnite PvE mode is?
Oh boy.
Well, I think when it goes free to play, which in
Yeah.
theory is going to be this year, right?
Sure.
When it goes free to play, if they come up with some core design changes and just really lean into it, I think that'll maybe be the last stand.
I think they will do events to rope in the players from this mode to that mode,
How would you do that?
cross items and stuff like that, different skins. Like that's one of the reasons I think this game is being so popular right now is that the skins and emotes and all that other dumb stuff is just really fun. Whereas PUBG keeps it real, like super real.
Yeah.
And this one you have like, lizard outfits and unicorns and disco balls and candy canes and gingerbread man outfits.
Garbage, Dan. Disgusting to the good sport of gaming.
But this game, it works with this game, right? It's not pretending to be realistic in any way.
Oh, I see.
So I don't know. I think that's part of it. But they can link the two and sort of, I don't know. If you ask me, they're going to focus on this instead of the single player. And so we've got an encounter.
Look alive, Dan. Can you just go ahead and build a fort right here?
I'm
Just
sticking with
surround
the team.
yourself.
Sticking with the team. Sticking with
All
the team.
right. They're going to tear themselves apart, man. They're an angry group.
We had a little bit of contact there. Oh, you never want to do that.
That's how the zombies come after you.
That's true.
If we can get cars in Fortnite, I would lose my mind.
I mean, you got to expect that's a thing that they are actively investigating.
Yeah. Ooh, Andrew says, I'm pretty sure I read that small vehicles are being added to Fortnite shortly.
Hey.
Like shopping carts and tractors. Shopping carts. What is this, jackass,
Makes
Dan?
a ton of sense because you've got several spaces on the map that are like shopping facilities, and you've also got a couple farms, so that really, really makes sense.
When's the last time you rode in a shopping cart, Dan?
Would have been about 12 years ago.
12 years.
Yeah.
What were we doing?
It was after a wedding.
Did you get married to a shopping cart?
I was
it
not
your
getting
wedding?
married. It was not my wedding.
Oh. This guy's funny. So wait, after a wedding, you got in a shopping cart that had cans out the back that said just married.
Nope.
And it went
There were
down
no
a hill.
cans on the shopping cart. It was a standard issue. Standard issue shopping cart.
That sounds neat. What would an Overwatch Battle Royale mode look like?
You know what? That's a great question. Either Blizzard is gonna, my guess is we'll see that mode in Overwatch, or Blizzard will make its own battle royale. I don't know which one of the two will happen, but one of them will happen.
Yeah, there was the weird job posting a little while ago about how they're hiring people with experience with vehicle design and implementing vehicle gameplay in a first-person game. Why do you poo-poo this, Dan?
There's all kinds of job listings that doesn't mean they amount to anything. A lot of the times they don't. That could be for anything.
Well, look, is there a better indicator of what they're doing than the people they want to hire? I think it's a good indicator.
Sure.
What?
I
What are
mean,
you
it
going
doesn't
off
mean anything. Like
It doesn't mean anything at
a
all.
lot of people assume way too much off those postings.
Okay, that it's 100% surefire thing.
That guy's got a serious weapon.
No
Don't
kidding.
do it.
Old Sub-Zero bye-bye.
Ooh, yeah, he's my favorite.
Last night, Tack was abandoning his teammates. Is that true?
No.
Oh.
I never abandon my teammates.
Dan was losing like crazy last night.
That is accurate once I started doing duos. We were doing good in squads.
Now we're getting to it here. Charles Lima, what about Breath of the Wild Battle Royale mode? I've seen some job postings, Dan.
Yeah, me too. Nintendo's definitely working on a battle royale.
Yeah,
for
Miyamoto
sure.
said, please come be my Charlie. And
It's called
I'm your Willy
It's called
Wonka.
Smash Royale. It's being revealed at the Direct today. Don't miss it.
Tune in to Nintendo's Direct. Yeah, we got Inside Scoop, Smash Royale.
Smash
coming.
Royale.
They could do that. 100 people.
Easily.
Final
easily.
destination.
But this is
That'd be
this
so
is a lot
funny.
like, like Reiner's like the Nintendo MOBA's coming. It's got to be, right? And you can wait years and it'll never. It still hasn't coalesced. you
Calling
know?
Reiner a liar?
No, I'm just saying like you can think these things, but like.
Hello?
Oh boy.
Can we turn that off?
I thought we did have it off. Leo.
Did it reset itself? That's
Uh,
fine. Just navigate the Xbox dashboard. It's not going
Yeah,
to be
It's
complicated,
a
Dan.
really complicated thing, actually.
Now don't reveal our audio settings. Sweet. Apply. You got it.
All right, we got that taken care of.
How often do you use a controller at home, Dan?
Only for games like Dark Souls and stuff on PC.
Oh, really? Mouse and keyboard is just garbage?
On those games, yeah. For an action combat game, yeah, I use a controller. But other than that,
Makes sense.
forget it.
Is there a Battle Royale mode coming to Ghost Recon Wildlands? No, but I would not be surprised. And it's going to be 100 Predators versus 100 aliens, I think.
Like, there's battle right. It's gonna be the thing of the year. It's gonna be the next MOBA, the next digital card game, and maybe we'll see a big one, and maybe we won't. But everyone's gonna be tipping their hand.
Let's get those surefire bets, though, Dan.
Okay.
You need to say yes or no. Ghost Recon's Wildlands will have a Battle Royale within 5 years.
No. That game's like that's. I don't think that one will. No.
Wow. Overwatch.
I explained that one already.
Yes or no within 5 years.
Yes.
Yes.
But that means they don't make their own battle royale game then. So.
Here we go. Citrus Orbs is also nailing it. XCOM 2 Battle Royale. I think they'd be pretty fun to play.
I think the chances of that are about zip.
Action packed. You just got to wait 100 turns, then you can make your next
But
move.
that's actually really interesting. The fact that he even brought up like XCOM is interesting because you're going to see a lot of brands that that you wouldn't think, right? Like obviously all the FPSs are going to try it, but like there's going to be spillover. I'm not saying XCOM's going to do it, but weird brands are going to be like, hey, we got a battle royale now.
Like the Bureau might do it.
Like what?
The Bureau, XCOM Declassified.
No, I don't think they're going to use the Xbox brand, but like
Xbox.
oh, not an Xbox, XCOM, but Civilization.
Xbox Battle Royale.
Civilization, I would like to see a battle royale. That would be awesome.
I mean, we're joking about Smash, and everybody likes to give Microsoft crap for the big joke of like, what would Xbox's? Nice work, Dan.
was the
And
worst
then he
door I've
points
ever
at you.
Yeah,
Then he points at you.
Generally, there's other emotes. Like the coolest one to do after you knock somebody down is to do the
This is a hell room.
Yeah, this is
This
pretty
is
cool.
worse than the film The Room.
He was bringing up his friend. He wasn't pointing.
Oh,
But there's a lot of really cool emotes you can do to people after you blow them up.
Oh, here we go. Now we're getting to it too. Martian Gothic Battle Royale, guaranteed.
I can safely say that we will never see that game.
I'm just gonna say, open your eyes to Game Informer's next cover.
Oh, they should
First
open their eyes to
Tuesday
next cover.
next
It's going to be really, really good, but
Like Gothic good.
I don't want to hype it up too much. But I think people are going to really like the next cover.
It's so far away, Dan.
It's not that far.
300th issue's out now.
300 issues out now, and it is incredible. And you can our take on the top 300 games of all time.
Don't get Dan started on number 162.
What was 162? I don't
I was
remember.
gonna see if you could take a stab at it.
162. I didn't do number 162.
Which ones did you do?
I think that was a lettuce.
Deep cut. What entries did you write?
A lot of them.
Pretty specific.
Do you think I know? Do you think I have it written down? Which ones I wrote? Come on.
You don't remember what you wrote?
I remember the
out?
big ones I did.
Well, then say it one.
Like I did World of Warcraft, Diablo 2.
Okay. Do you feel pressure writing those entries because you have a how many words?
Okay, so the word counts were really tough on this issue because normally you'd be given a set amount. Like there'd be like, okay, this is a big game, it gets this many words. This is a smaller game, it gets. But we had exact word counts for every entry.
Yeah.
We went crazy on this one.
And so, how many words was it?
It was character counts.
Okay.
And every single one of my entries had a different character count. So.
Okay. The point is, you got to write about Diablo 2. Do you feel compelled to maybe someone picking up the issue has never read
Like
or
Diablo
doesn't know anything about Diablo 2? Like
when you only have 2 sentences, it's really tough to describe Diablo 2 or Diablo or StarCraft, any of those games really.
Yeah.
It's like I got a sentence. This game was a really big RTS. Okay, cool, great.
Right.
But what do you do, right? Like.
So what did you do?
For other entries like World of Warcraft, I was able to actually get into the nitty gritty, as you'd put it, gun ahead.
And what'd you say in it?
That it's an awesome game.
In 2004, they released an MMO that changed the world of gaming forever. Still up and running today.
I don't think I used those
new
words.
expansions around every corner. Blizzard really knocked it out of the park.
Did not
Expanding
use that.
on the formula set down from EverQuest, and during its recent rival EverQuest 2, the battle for Azeroth between the tides of the portal. Something like that.
You started off okay, but you went way off base after that.
This guy's got a genuine idea that I like, Dan.
What is it?
Chairface says, oh wait, no, not Chairface. Garrett Thomas has the best idea I've ever heard in my life. You ready?
Okay.
Battle Royale.
Uh-huh.
Egg fertilization. Some indie dev is going to make that game on Steam, and you could make it cool. Talk about 100, getting down to 1. That is the scientific reason.
Yeah,
you're the Battle Royale champion before you're even born, Dan.
I'd like to see the Worms team tackle that one.
Yeah, I mean, they got the animation down.
I think that would do it.
Yeah.
That would do it.
Like sperm with a jetpack.
Yep. And little, like, quips.
The first of many.
Exactly. Like that, they could pull it off.
That sounds good. Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Battle Royale?
I don't know about that one.
Do you like Regis Philbin, Dan?
I don't like or dislike him.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
indifferent to Mr. Philbin.
You don't like or dislike? He's amazing.
I'm indifferent.
I recently checked out Regis Philbin's Twitter account because no one loves me that I don't know
Story
life.
keeps getting better.
And only one follower that I follow follows Regis Philbin's Twitter account.
Like, why would you? What goes on there?
Let me tell you, I bet this guy's getting a lot. Jeff Keighley. Jeff Keighley follows Regis Philbin.
All right.
I think Regis Philbin's
Respectable.
amazing. He's so much fun. He's a hell of a broadcaster, Dan.
Okay.
Dan, he's the best.
Sure.
Can you do a Regis impersonation?
I can't. No, I don't watch. I don't. This is the first time I think I've ever talked about Regis.
You kidding me?
No. He's never been applicable on my radar in any way.
You could not even attempt to do an impersonation?
Couldn't.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
Couldn't. Can or won't.
Really? That seems odd. The funnest thing, most fun thing to watch with Philbin is I call him Philbin. Is
You guys hang out on the weekend?
we're on a last name basis.
Oh God.
Holy crap, Dan. This is embarrassing.
It isn't really.
Anyways, so we're getting out of it. So Regis Philbin is Norm Macdonald was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
All right.
And he made it up to the $1 million question. And Norm was kind of like talking his way through it. And he starts to describe one that he wants to lean towards. And Regis Philbin just gives him a look like, whoa! Like a good Regis Philbin, like, are you sure you want to do it? Ah!
Okay.
And it freaks Norm out. And Norm's like, I don't want to do it now. No, I'll take the 500,000. Take the 500,000. And he walked, and it turns out he would have been right. And he was like screaming at Regis, and then he found out afterwards that Regis doesn't know the answers to the questions. He assumed he did, and he was trying to give him a hint. But Regis doesn't know anything. But the question is
That's fascinating.
I'm just getting started. So the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Battle Royale, though, I think we all understand how that would work. And it'd go a little something like this, Dan. Take it away.
Like HQ?
Oh.
I mean, it sort of already does that. In a
Yeah,
way.
you're totally right. Okay, so only 100 people allowed in.
Okay.
Because that's a core staple of Battle Royale.
How do you? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So 100 people start answering questions, rapid fire trivia.
Very rapid fire.
Get
so
down
you
to
can't Google
one.
It. Yep.
And then Regis sends you a thank you message.
You bring Regis on for the top 2, something like that.
Right. Just like wherever he is in his life, just FaceTime in with Regis. He's probably in a hospital somewhere. I really don't know how he's doing.
Yes.
People love the towers.
I don't get it why, but we're going back.
Oh, Norm Macdonald Battle Royale. Okay, now we're talking.
I'd play that.
Yeah, how would it go, Dan?
What was that movie he did? Dirty Work? It'd be like that.
Dirty Work Battle Royale. Okay.
Just do like old comedians Battle Royale. I'd play that.
I think that's the comedy club night scene these days.
I'd totally play that game.
No description needed. He's totally
No
right.
description needed. Just get Norman. They'll be like, hey.
Can you do a Norm impression?
Don't think so.
Dan, one time.
One time at band camp.
One time, old Ed was looking in his mirror. And
Old Ed?
Yeah. He's looking in his mirror and he says, God, Edna, my wife, I look in the mirror and I feel like I'm getting older every day. I see a shell of a man of who I used to be in my 20s and 30s. Just heavier, looks sadder. My hair's all gray, guts hanging out. Edna, boy, really having a tough time. I just need a compliment. Edna. Can you say one nice thing about me?
Okay.
Edna says, I think your eyesight's doing all right. And then Ed says, you dirty dog.
I have heard worse jokes.
Okay, that's a Norm Macdonald joke.
I don't hate Norm Macdonald. I like Norm Macdonald.
Oh, good.
I really do. I just admitted that in public.
He's one of the funniest comedians. There's nothing to.
I enjoy his work. I celebrate his catalog.
I enjoy his dirty work.
I like that movie. I think that movie's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, Date with Dan Battle Royale. Was that like? So is it like speed dating?
I think the person who made that up has to come up with the explanation for what that is.
Yeah. Would you ever go speed dating, Dan?
I've never tried it, and I hope to God I don't have to.
It'd be kind of fun though, right?
You'd think, but like, our world has already turned into like this, you know, like with Tinder and social media and all that stuff. It's just like it's already so weird and impersonal compared to back in my day.
When you had to write him a letter in charcoal.
Right. When we used to send letters from
prison,
from Chickamauga when we were on the front lines in the Civil War.
Altered Beast Battle Royale.
Dude, I'd be down for that.
Keep these coming. This is my favorite thing.
I'd be down for that. And see, I killed a bunch of people that game.
I hate to tell you, Dan, I did not see you kill a single
I
person.
killed at least 3 people that game.
Are you talking steps? Steps in a ramp?
No, I'm talking to people.
Wow. Summer Pepper is a really good name.
I like the name.
Yeah.
Summer Peppers.
What do you think about this for key art?
I think they made it really early on. I don't mind it.
It's like right at the launch of the Battle Royale mode, at least, yeah. Which, by the way, it was the I didn't know this until the interview recently, but I guess they had talked about it. It was the Unreal Tournament team that made the Battle Royale mod within Epic.
I am not surprised.
Why?
I did not know that, but I'm not surprised.
Why is that not surprising?
It's got some of the same like fluidity. I think would be the word I'd choose.
Right.
It's very
Well, I mean, it's still the core gameplay of Fortnite. So you got to.
I know, but there's a lot of there's just like I'm not going to say the game is easier than PUBG because I don't think it is. There's different elements, but I do say it's more accessible. Like you don't have to calculate bullet drop on a lot of weapons in this game.
Man, I've played like 100 hours of PUBG. I've never calculated bullet drop.
Do you ever use the Kark?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
I'm not great at the game.
So I guess you don't have to worry about calculating bullet drop.
There is like a depth, but like you don't have to effing crunch numbers just to have a great time with PUBG.
You can crunch number. You can still have a great time in PUBG, yes. But I'm saying there's like more complexity to shooting in PUBG, whereas you have other things that are more complex in this game, like makeshift fortresses instantly,
Right.
like boxing people in.
And the legal situation.
The what?
Oh, just remember.
Say what now?
They got so upset.
I'm aware of what you're talking. Yeah, okay.
You can't say what,
Say what now?
and then I start to explain, and
Say
then you
what
said,
now?
I'm aware of what you're talking about.
Say what now?
Here's a good one. We got
what now?
we got Mirror's Edge Battle Royale.
I would not play that game. That sounds terrible.
For all I know, Catalyst had a Battle Royale mode, and no one checked it out.
Could be. Could be.
That kind of moving could be kind of fun, though.
So what do you think about the whole, just knowing that everyone's going to try out Battle Royale just to try it, to try to get in on the action for a slice of that pie? Do you like that?
Yeah, I'm totally on board for that. I love the concept a lot.
It's a great concept, but I do want innovation, right? If it's got to be something more than just being like, hey, we put cars in ours, you know?
I know, but look at this innovation this has led to. This is 1,000 men.
This is a
coming in
fun
on the
game
screen.
mode that's available for a limited time. This isn't the core game.
Yeah.
This is a silly mode.
Yeah. Ooh, Killer 7 Battle Royale.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
It'd be very thought-provoking.
I don't know. It would be very thoughtful. This is correct.
We're doing a super replay currently of Killer 7. You can check it out
We
on our
are.
site.
I have not actually watched it yet, but I do plan to. I'm gonna queue it up for next time me and Ben go on a trip together.
Oh, you mean this weekend?
Hey. Yeah, maybe.
That's true.
It is true.
Fun times. Final Fantasy 15 Comrades Battle Royale.
All right, whatever. I don't give a
Oh, damn, don't say.
I don't care. I don't really care what that game does anymore. They need to just put everything in that game. It's the everything game.
Did you play it on Steam?
No, I haven't played on Steam.
It's really weird that even on Steam, they call it the Windows Edition. We just call it Final Fantasy 15, you guys.
I tried to play it on, I tried to get into it on console. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll give it another try on Steam, but man, that game does nothing for me. Just nothing for me.
Yeah, I had a really tough time getting into it. I want to like it.
Me
I
too.
think.
I'm a huge fan of the franchise, but I'm one of those
At what
old
point do you have to
fogies.
stop saying that? Well, I guess you like 14. I like
Yeah.
14
Yeah, I like
for
14.
what I played.
I like
too,
14
but-
okay.
But I'm just saying, it's tough to be like, really want to like that, but then you think about it, it's like, well, I guess I haven't really loved one since 10, kind of
yeah.
12.
Ugh.
Your hatred for 12 is
My
very
hatred for
silly.
I don't like 12. I just don't like 12, okay?
I think that's absurd.
If you want to play 12, you play 14. You don't play a fake MMO. You play the actual MMO.
I enjoy single-player games, Dan.
All right, well then, I like single-player games too. I like the ones that... Oh, God, what's going on? Oh, God, I don't know. You never know where it's coming from. It's,
Oh, you got a little douchey.
oh.
12 is ugly. Disagree. Okay, here we go. Oh, Sonic. So good. So good.
Sonic Battle Royale. That would revive the series. There it is.
100%. No,
We
this
got a
guy says
genius.
WWE Battle Royale called the Royal Rumble.
I think I've played that game on the SNES.
Well, yeah, but if they just called the next WWE game, just made it fully focused on the Royal Rumble and had like, I don't know, the introductions would be kind of tough.
It's so tough to do with like even having 4 people in the ring is complicated. You have 100 people. It's like how would that even play?
What if it's just a giant ring?
How would that even play? I guess, yeah.
Like the more people that were
guess.
added to it just kept on. Oh,
Are you
Reiner
getting
wants
in?
to play?
All right, Reiner is stepping in.
All right, Dan, you can slide over here. Oh, this is natural.
What is going on? Studio B. Studio B.
They don't know what that is, Dan.
They will.
All right. Are we actually in the match?
We're getting real cozy. Yes, you are. You are
Okay.
queued up for a match. All
Oh,
right.
no. Oh, we're queued up. Okay, good.
I am now reading the chat. So for those of you at home.
Just get my chops here. Okay.
Let's see. Is this game basically Crackdown 3? No.
Why are we going to Salty Springs? Come on, guys.
Everybody, hey, at least Salty Springs is way better than where I've been landing all day. They've been picking Twisty Towers all day, man. It's been rough. Yes, Reiner is on the sticks. Everyone is really excited to watch you play, Reiner.
I know. Someone was like, Reiner would just do this or that. And I was like,
Well, this is Reiner. And hello, everyone. I am now reading the chat, so. Reiner is going to be on the sticks.
yeah, bud.
We're going to see his mad skills in action.
Ooh, you think there's anything in here?
Yeah, probably I see a crappy gun. Nope, just a light. Ooh. So Reiner has not landed with his team.
No.
He's gonna have some wood though. People are asking if we're going to do a Project Altered Beast replay.
Sure. You want it? Let's do it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's your answer. Wow, that was incredible. All right.
All right, let's just build this here.
I'm sure Ben will be back, guys, that are upset that he left.
Oh! So close.
Question in chat, what is the best beer? I'm not really a beer drinker, so I'd say the Game Informer 300.
Yeah, it's really good, actually.
It's tasty.
Yeah,
It's very tasty, and I think you can still get some online. Reiner, what are you doing?
Oh, man, there's nothing in
Reiner's
here.
going to the fridge.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right, Reiner's leaving.
Oh, man.
He is going to be going into a hot zone.
There's nothing here. Where's the shrink? Oh, no!
All right, so we have a great comment check called, it says, Noobs LOL. It's my favorite comment of the day.
Yeah, that's good. I have no weapon.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, we'll get you right back into a match. That's one of the good things.
I gotta book it.
There is not a chance you survive.
There's
I mean,
no vehicle.
going to your teammates, I guess, is a good idea, right? Because they
Yeah,
might have
they're
stuff.
right there. Own the Flash FC.
People in chat asking what's the
Making
new
tracks.
mode. This new mode is a limited time mode, and it is 5 teams of 20.
20v, 20v.
So it's pretty
20v,
crazy.
20v, 20v.
After playing a couple rounds of it, it's very fun, but I am glad it's a limited time only thing.
Man, 18
It's very
seconds.
much different from the standard game.
I want to get in that house. No time.
You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it.
I don't
You got
know,
lots of
man.
time.
8 seconds. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No.
They want to know your opinion on Kyle's fart during the 300 party.
I didn't hear or smell said fart, so I have no critique on it.
All right. There you have it.
I have not smelled a redhead fart before. I don't know if it's different.
I hear they
If
are.
the hue changes anything.
Hey, look, you got a gun.
All right, now let's play Fortnite.
All right, yeah. Fart night.
Is that where it came from? Fortnite?
I have no idea, but people have been talking about Kyle's fart at the party for a while now. I guess the rumor is that on the video, you can hear it happen. So this is something that they've been talking about a lot.
I'm gonna make tracks crystal water. I do want to be able to have a shield. If
Yes.
someone starts shooting at me, so
That's
I need
good.
some more wood. I could just build a big tower,
I mean, you could. That's the thing you can do.
but I want to get over to these guys,
Yes, this mode is only available for a limited time.
which is too bad. They should just have all the modes. I know you want to
guess.
keep funneling people
Yeah, you
into the
gotta-
same ones, but
Right. You don't want to divide the community up too much. That's why they have like events, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's-
makes sense.
we have 18 people left in our team. We're already in the top 43.
Yeah.
Is this the best placement of the day so far?
I mean, you didn't land with your team. You don't have a real weapon.
Hey, I found that little house and it looked enticing, and I
All
had
right.
to check it out.
It's fine. It's fine.
There's another one. Game is beautiful. It's got its own
Here's a
little
question from the
art
community.
style.
Is Battle Royale viable as an esport, or is it too random?
I think it's
What a
viable
question.
as an esport. And what we just saw some people get signed for Fortnite, right?
Did we?
Yeah, I think there's going to be some pros.
Okay. Well, that's a very easy answer.
I'm going to come in with the flank. They're gonna. It's
Okay.
going to be like the Alamo, and they're going to be like, "We're holding it down," and then all of a sudden, I'll
come
be
in there
like
with your-
Gandalf on the hill.
With your standard shoddy?
You know, Gandalf coming in at
Yeah,
Helm's Deep.
two
Or
towers.
Where was it?
the 2 towers.
Minas
at,
Tirith? Was it the I can't remember which battle it was.
It was Helm's Deep.
But yeah, I'm gonna come in and be like,
And
I
look
got
for
you
me at the
guys.
dawn of
Got you.
the third day or something like that. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Looks like we might have a fracas here. What mode is this? 20
I
man
found
squads.
'em.
Yes, we are currently playing the 20-man squad mode. That's
Yeah,
we're
you're
just
shiny over here, bud. Shiny.
highlighting that today.
Shiny.
Yes.
He sees it. He's got a cool outfit. You ever read Why the Last Man?
No, I haven't.
It's just that. Oh no, I'm stuck. What the hell just happened?
I don't know, but you're good.
What happened?
All right then. I think you broke the game.
We were gonna win.
I don't know if we're gonna win, but something happened. Something definitely just
You
happened.
were feeling it, and I was feeling it.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Uh-oh. They've been having problems all day.
Have they?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, even Overwatch has a alert up. Like, there's weird internet activity and outages going on.
Oh.
Hasn't affected us yet because our game's awesome, but just know that less awesome games.
That was a real
like
big run.
Fortnite
We just
are
got killed
experiencing it.
in the middle of it.
Have you shown this? How you get into it?
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
All right.
We've been. Yeah, people do DCing and lagging out is a terrible thing no matter what game you're playing, for sure.
Where do people think I would have placed there?
All right, well, Reiner
Well-
is asking. Yep.
It's between 1 and 5.
Okay.
That guy I was gonna use him as a
Okay.
meat shield,
All right.
and I would have dealt damage, and I would have placed very well.
I mean, I can't say no to it because we'll never know what would have happened. Here's a good one, and one of my interests too, because I would be watching it right now. But what do you guys expect from the White House meeting over violence in video games? Pretty pointed
a lot
question.
of chaos, confusion. Trump learning about the ESRB.
I think I'd agree with that.
I got the impression he didn't know there was already a rating system.
From the initial words, I believe that's.
Yeah, so
That's a fair
someone just
takeaway.
needs to let him know. Oh, okay, good. We're going to Tilted Towers. I am.
Ooh, the Tilted
on
Towers. I hate that drop.
board with that.
I hate that drop.
This is a good one. There it is, right down
Clock
there.
Tower. So does this map feel a lot smaller than PUBG to you?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Except when you want to get somewhere and you don't have a vehicle.
Yes.
And then it feels
No vehicles.
infinitely larger.
Correct.
Look at us, blazing angels in formation.
The meeting with Trump is happening today.
We don't know when though, right?
I think it was now.
Because
Because
he's
he's supposed to
doing-
be 2 ET.
Okay, yeah, he's doing like tariffs at like 3:30 or something.
He's got plenty of time to tackle everything.
Okay, where are you guys going? I'm gonna go over this little mansion here.
We're not trying to make it political. That's just the questions that are being asked in chat. And since it's literally about video games, it's not
Yeah,
really
and
about
I
politics.
mean we're not picking a side or doing anything. Someone asked us what we thought.
This is literally a thing
So,
that could
you know
change
what?
how games are
No.
able to be made. You know, like.
Oh. Come on.
There you go. It's a chest.
I don't know if I want to open that.
Look at that. That's a nice gun. You can actually kill a guy in one shot with that thing. Headshot. With one burst.
So you've seen someone do it, Dan?
All right, man. That's brutal today.
What else do I think? I think the video game industry is gonna come with a lot of research, decades worth of research. And
That guy's looking at you, Reiner.
Yeah.
He saw you.
he doesn't have a gun.
He did not have a gun
I'm
then.
guessing he doesn't have a gun.
He did not have a gun then. He may have a gun now.
He's got a gun!
See, that's why I hate Twisted Towers. It's not him. There's always somebody above you shooting down at you.
Get in the truck, right? Oh, come save me!
Oh, it was a good try. Good try. It's really rough in 20 of 20, man.
Look at that guy. All right, let's.
Any surprises from the Nintendo Direct? I would expect a whole bunch of them, actually.
Yeah, I'm guessing a lot of third-party stuff.
That's in what, like an hour from now?
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
What else is going on today? Lots of news breaking today.
Tons. It's been a nonstop torrent of news today for video games.
We got Division 2, which you guys have briefly talked about.
Yep, it came up earlier. In fact, they were talking about Battle Royale for that game.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, that seems more like a Destiny co-op based type of experience missions kind of thing, right?
I don't know, I think we'll see it.
Just straight up, just
I think they'll just
annihilate each other,
turn,
like the Dark Zone.
turn the Dark Zone into Battle Royale. Why not?
Yeah, they could do that. That's a good idea, actually. What else happened today? We had Jon Favreau signed on to do a live-action Star Wars series for Disney's forthcoming
Yes.
streaming initiative.
Yep, that was weird.
Who's shooting at me?
What do you think they'll announce for 3DS? We don't know what's going to be announced. We just, this is a big direct. It's like going to be probably the only one before E3, right? Probably some pretty significant announcements.
What do you think? Should I go with these two or these guys?
Salty Springs.
I don't know, man.
Oh snap. Somebody's talking about your Twitter.
My Twitter?
Yeah, they said, Reiner, you said on Twitter that there's some big news coming today. What do you know that we don't?
Oh, that was a Call of Duty announcement.
Boom, Call of Duty.
Black
4.
Ops 4.
4.
Yeah. So, in your face, whoever said that comment.
There it is.
Just right in it. Just all in there.
So Reiner's on the outskirts, kind of planning his
Just
move here. We're going to see what
surveying.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, give me some color commentary, man. That'll ease my tension.
Color commentary. Like, this is... I could cast it if it was like... If you were playing duos or solo, but this is like... So many units, so many people. Wait, you want here out here by yourself?
No, there's a bunch of people in here, man.
You have one teammate here.
What are you talking about?
Looking at the mini-map, you have literally one teammate here.
Where's the goods?
You are going to get rolled.
Where's the goods?
Oh, no.
Well, if I find a gun...
If you... Didn't a whole team drop here? Oh, God.
Damn it.
Oh, there it is. There's a chest.
I know.
Get the gun. Get the gun. Oh.
Oh, I don't have it.
Oh, boy. Oh, I can't watch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
Okay. She doesn't know where I went. I got this.
Okay, we have a few questions to field after Reiner dies.
Come get me.
All right, you got this. They'll never find you down here.
They don't know where I am. My teammate's still alive. He can draw fire. Run,
Teammate
Reiner.
is still alive. It's just the dynamic duo out here.
I have no weapons.
You do have a shield potion. That's like a weapon. Someone wants to know what suburb of Chicago you grew up in.
We were in... My family was in Wrigleyville.
There it is.
We were over... Yeah, my grandma was one of the first... first female Cub reporters for the Cubs. She was actually the first one. The very first one. So I got to do all sorts of fun Cubs stuff when they were terrible. But met Ernie Banks, people like that. So, yeah, there you go. There's no weapons anymore, man. It's looted.
What are you going to do? They're taking out your friend right now.
I know. He's holding it down.
This is like Assault on Precinct 13 right here.
Just gonna go through this wall. Damn it, I'm in jail.
Might be a gun in here.
There's got to be a gun somewhere. Oh my god.
There's a gun. You got a weapon. It's not a great weapon, but it's a weapon.
Pick up the gun. There's some serious lag going on is what's happening. I could just sit on the toilet and call it a day.
Good. But this isn't PUBG.
There's a guy right here.
Okay, this is very intense.
Stealth Reiner.
Reiner is stalking his prey.
I'm trying to get to my dude.
He's currently doing something.
Oh my god. That's my guy. Dude, what are you doing?
Oh boy.
That was me.
The location has just been given away. And the footsteps are coming. Oh, they're coming downstairs.
I hit a man.
You did. That was a good shot.
Repositioning.
Oh, grenade's coming in.
I'm gonna go hide.
Yeah, your friend ain't gonna last long, sadly, I don't think.
They don't know where I am.
I think they'll find you.
No! No!
Ha! That was a good attempt. Good attempt, everybody. Good attempt.
I hit a man. Woo! Yeah, one more. One more.
All right. One
Then
more.
then you can have it.
I don't want it back.
Why?
get some
This
different-
is your stream.
We gotta get some new blood
This
playing.
is your idea.
Hey, Fortnite is always a good idea.
Yeah, you stream on your own, right? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
what do you usually play? Oh my god. the one was
Recently,
super loud.
like in the last week, it's been Fortnite. But before then, it was like PUBG. It really depends on the day and who's around. Like if my normal team of players is around, we like to do Fortnite or PUBG. But if it's an off day, sometimes we'll do something different, like Subnautica or something.
Remember when I discovered Fortnite and I was like, guys, there might be something here?
No one disagreed with you.
Yeah.
That's the point you're missing here. No one actually disagreed with you.
And then I tweeted, "This game's kind of fun," and it just blew up.
It has blown up.
And that was the
significantly.
story.
So okay, here's a great question. Why do you think it has blown up in such a way?
Because it's free. It's great on all 3 systems. There's a really nice unlock well. It has the AAA quality that you expect from a company like Epic that has a history of making great multiplayer experiences like Gears of War. And it really shows. And I think that's the big difference maker between this and PUBG, whereas PUBG is kind of has that indie vibe, kind of underground, smaller studio, figuring it out. And these guys just kind of took those reins and went wild with it, right?
All right.
Yeah, Tilted Towers. This is a good drop.
Tilted Towers is terrible.
Come on, guys, over here. Oh, they're all going over here. All right.
Okay, crazy. They're asking for crazy E3 predictions.
I jump too soon.
Jordan Greer asks, "What should I buy right now? Borderlands pre-sequel or XCOM 2?" That's a very, very different segment of games there. I'm gonna go with XCOM 2 though.
I gotta pull it early. Gotta get over there.
Okay, Reiner is
E3 predictions?
crazy E3 predictions.
Crap, I really pulled this early. Sorry, guys. Boy, I'm trying to think of what I can say.
Right, yeah, exactly right. It's always difficult.
Oh, PlayStation 5. That's crazy.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's it. It's nuts. Fair enough.
I'm going to put that at 85% chance.
Boy. I put that at about 40% chance. But I know there is a chance.
And then Overwatch 2.
At E3.
Yep.
At E3.
Yep.
And when was the last time Blizzard announced something at E3?
Diablo on PlayStation stage.
Okay. that's all I have to say
Hey,
about
I
that.
answered your question.
That's all I have to say about that. Like,
All right, boys, I'm going to take over this cafe. Just kinda
here's one. Do you think we'll see Cyberpunk? Everybody's looking for that one.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't
That's
know.
a good question.
Dang it. Why do I always go places with no guns? Oh! On a scale of good to great, how am I doing? Chat. I want to be the first up here. Okay, no, I don't. Son of a... That was a bad guy.
There are bad people
Oh,
around.
they're bad guys.
Better be careful. They're all around you.
Ah!
It's almost like 20 mode is pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's hard to get weapons.
It really is. It's that's why I think it's a cool novelty. I can completely understand why this mode isn't in all the time.
There's guys over there.
Yeah, I think I just heard a rocket go flying. That's always a bad sign.
No. No. No.
You're gonna make it.
Ah!
Oh, you're not gonna make it. You're not
This
gonna
is
make
so
it.
good.
Too many people. Oh gosh, 3 bullets. It was a good run, Ryan.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you tried.
Legend
Nice
Brody
attempt.
88.
Nice attempt.
You think that's when he was born?
You know, I never know why people put that stuff in their handles. Sometimes it is their the day that their birth year, but it's not for me. Like I use 77, and that wasn't mine. So
You think he's played this game and placed in 88th place and was like, oh, that's ironic.
it's always something I wonder about.
All right, one more. Just one more.
Okay.
I need a gun.
Yeah, that's good. Getting a gun is a big
It's
part of this
been
game.
frantic to get weapons. So
It is. It's very.
I think
like
my
said,
first time in where I went on my own and then met up with them is the strategy.
You could try that. Yeah. You're probably not going to see anybody because the teams are all landing together in a centralized location. So yeah, you will live longer that way. But you're also not supporting your team.
Well, I would be. Because I'm
Ooh, man.
the ultimate flanker.
Okay.
I'm not supporting them if I don't have weapons and I die. Then that's one
Yeah,
less life for the team.
That's a fair statement.
I want people to let me know if that's a fair strategy.
All right. What do you think of writing a strategy? Not land with the group and try to find a weapon and then join up with them.
I think it's smart. We have like 20 seconds to figure this out, so type fast.
We've been Game Informer hopping on the bandwagon. Is that what we're doing here? I don't think that's what we're doing
We
here.
put it on our cover
I
4
think-
years ago. You guys are hopping
we were
on the bandwagon.
We were on the bandwagon long
You're
before
hopping on
anybody
the
else.
GI train.
Boom.
Ah.
Thank you for that one.
Okay, what are people saying?
Nobody really offered an answer to that one.
Okay, I'm going right here.
They said some not nice things, but they didn't.
What are they
answer that.
saying? What's not nice? I like it.
I don't think you like these. You don't need to hear these.
Oh, I want to hear it.
People that rated you gave you a -1, a 2, and they said you're trash.
A 2's good. Hey.
I know. I told you I
Hey.
didn't want to tell you that, man. Don't worry. I get way
two's
worse
fine.
than that. I get way worse.
No, the 2. I take the 2. That is a fair assessment of what's gone on.
Yeah, I did read it out loud. Okay, I got it. He's been relayed the information.
Oh, I should land with them. No, I shouldn't. There's a little shack right here.
Okay.
Nope. I'm falling for that trap again.
Hey, Tiny Kestrel, we're reading from both Twitch and YouTube chat here. So we have two different. We're responding to two different kinds of comments.
Come on, deliver something. Just something.
All right, Ryan, let's go.
No, people are getting knocked out.
Sorry, Ryan. Nobody actually had a comment for where you should land.
Is anybody watching?
Yeah.
All right, this
got a
is
good
something.
crowd.
It's not great.
That is. That's a good weapon. That's a
but at
solid
least
weapon.
it's something. It's
Dude, it's a blue
it's
pistol.
a start.
That's like the best weapon you've actually had this entire
Well,
stream.
outside of that one.
You had a gray shotgun.
No, I opened that treasure chest. Remember?
Did you get the weapon out of it?
Yeah,
yeah.
dude,
That's
I
right.
had
That's
like
right.
a assault
You had the
rifle.
burst. The burst. Yeah. The
Yeah,
burst gun.
yeah, good gun.
Came out of this chest.
Give me.
Here's one for you, Reiner.
Mark my pistol.
I'll give Reiner that question after he's done playing this round. I don't want to distract him.
Okay.
He's actually got a weapon this time.
Yeah, I'm wondering the best way to hunker down.
Is
here.
there a podcast this week? There absolutely is. It'll be up tonight. Enjoy. Oh man, this place is a war zone, dude.
I know it's like a sniper is like just unloading. Oh, none of my guys are in here, but the door's open. This bad news. All right, just flank.
Okay,
hug
Reiner,
it.
you got
Hug
this.
the
You got
perimeter.
this.
I want to get over there with them.
Okay. Got a good feeling about this one.
Me too. We're already in the 62 rank.
Yeah, 60 people left, and
Oh.
all 20 of your team is alive. That's a good weapon. That's good. I'm a big fan.
What was that?
The Tack shotguns.
Okay, good.
When will GI launch a cryptocurrency? I can't talk about that yet. Sworn to secrecy.
Well, we could talk about the Tack exchange.
Be on the lookout for GI coin.
All right, boys. I got the high ground. And no real weapon to deal.
You got a good shotgun. You got a good pistol. You got your whole team's alive and they control the city. We're in a good spot here.
We are alive. Keep your eye on the horizon.
All right. I think you're actually getting a really good spot. You could probably chug some of those shield pots now that you're chill. I don't think you're under any immediate threat. Now you guys took the whole town.
Oh, we got to move though.
You're gonna have to move. It's gonna get. It's like basically just you and another team though.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be
We
cool.
should
This is gonna be an all-out war.
Let's get some goods. All right, when are we moving?
Just watch the numbers.
Yeah, at least we're close. I'm feeling this. There's some teams out there that are really tearing each other up.
You're gonna have this is the game. You could win this game. You might be on the winning side.
Let me just make sure.
We're gathering resources.
There we go.
Some stairs.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna leave that slot open just in case. Looks like we're starting to hook.
Yeah, it looks like it's time to go. The Great Migration is happening.
Oh god, that could have been bad.
Yeah, those are always funny when they catch you off guard. Stick with the team, and you guys have this, I think. There's only 41 people left, so that means like probably two other teams have decimated each other. And you guys can just clean house.
Potentially. Wonder where we're going. It's like Last Man on Earth. Like, where are we gonna live?
Yeah, this game mode is very different. Everyone talking about it in chat. It's definitely a very different play experience than the standard game. And you know, I was really gung ho about it before I started playing it, and I still think it's cool. But I'm glad it's a novelty mode and not a core mode.
Yeah, it's a little too frantic at the beginning.
Yeah, it's
like
just
the search for
wild.
weapons is always intense, but now it's like you up that by 20, right? Because it's like
It's absurd. Like,
yeah, if you're
you have
all
you have a
landing
whole
together.
team pounding you with shotguns. Like, are you going to play the vanilla WoW servers or stay with the new stuff? I'll stay with the new stuff. I have zero interest in already. I lived that life. Okay, I don't want to live it again.
So who should I follow here? That's
Just-
Hailstorm.
As long as you stick with the team, I think it'll be all right. Just follow the herd of raptors.
We got infected Dungus on our team.
Yeah, he's actually in your group, not just your team. He's your squaddy. Yo, there are only 19 people left, and you guys had your whole team alive. Oh, no, wait, 38. So you guys are half. Uh-oh. Shots are coming. Sniper fire.
Yeah, where? They got up on this ridge. I'm trying to get around here.
Oh, looks very dangerous approach, Reiner.
Yeah, it
Very
does.
dangerous approach.
It does. Oh, those windows are wide open. Let's use this tree as cover. Dude, I need that tree.
I mean, you can make your own cover. That's part of the game. Still getting
I
used
know,
to,
but I don't
you've
want
gotta,
people
like,
to know I'm here.
You've got to be able to fling up walls at a moment's notice.
Okay, doors closed. All right, we're getting divided here. I better get back with the team.
Okay. Stick with the team. Oh, yeah, you are. You're way out. Where'd your team go, man? Hit start or whatever.
They're over here.
Because your team knows what they're doing.
Do they? We have engaged no one.
That's why they know what they're doing. At the end of the day, this is a game about being the last team standing, right?
Right.
All right, Tiny Kestrel says, we believe in you, Reiner.
Now I'm getting support.
Yes, you are.
Now I'm out of the negatives.
Well, YouTube seems to be pretty nasty.
What is the next step up from trash?
YouTube's pretty
What-
mean, but Twitch has been very supportive. So you got those two sides. It's very cool to look at.
Oh, we're building a fort.
Yeah.
I'll help.
I don't know why you'd build it out there because the blue is coming in. The poison cloud is literally going to be on you guys.
Dude, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, not a good place to build a fort. Those guys are going to die out there. Yep, they did. Wow. They died in their new home. That's
Remember
pretty
when you
awful.
said you guys know what you're doing?
They did. The ones who are out there
It
know what
is
they're doing.
chasing my butt. It is chasing my butt. Oh my god. Run, Reiner. Yes.
All right. Okay,
I'm
we
in.
got 27 left.
Oh my god.
15 on Reiner's
That
team.
was like the dome. Stephen King.
It's coming down under the dome. A lot of dead people out there in that zone.
What's up, bud? Let's go.
Yeah, thanks, Twitch. You guys are awesome for supporting Reiner this time of need.
YouTube's still not on board?
The guys who are giving him -1 and 2s and trash, we appreciate you watching.
Oops. So YouTube still doesn't like me.
YouTube is a little bit less optimistic.
Do they know of my legacy as a pro player?
I don't know if they do.
Hmm.
I don't think they do, based on their comments.
Dude, you're not going to survive in there. Dude. All right.
Dude.
Go. Guys,
Try
we
to
got to
tell
go.
him.
We got to go.
All right, guys, it's down on the wire. 11 on your team, 19 left total.
God.
You guys have the edge.
Yeah, but we should have had all of them.
I know.
And we're going to lose more. We're going to lose more.
Yeah, but so are they.
Shoot. Guess what I found? Bad guys.
Uh-oh. Okay, be careful. You have like one guy with you.
Well, if these
Not
guys can
great.
get over here.
Someone on YouTube actually left a nice one. He said, Reiner, you're my choice for the GI Battle Royale.
Aw.
There it is.
What's his name? Her name?
Edgar Vasquez.
Edgar. I like you. Here's a supply drop.
Actually, you got a couple other people on YouTube saying cool. That you're cool. I think talking about it has really turned things around.
Well, now they know I'm a pro.
Wow, you just got a ton of, you've got 4 comments in a row saying that you're awesome.
Oh, man.
That's good.
I'm feeling it. It's pumping me up. I'm like Fleta in Overwatch League. Just
All
gonna
right.
be Headshot City.
You had 6 great comments in a row. And then you get another one that wasn't so good.
What does that one say?
Is this your first time playing a battle royale game?
Come
It's
on.
okay, dude. The ones before
Come
that were
on.
great. The ones before that were great. Check out this one. Our belief in you is deep as the sea and as strong as the mountain.
Wow,
That's really
those
good.
are
That's-
really
that's
good
heavy.
things. Those are big things.
Yeah.
That's big support.
This is that chest. Look at it. It all comes back to that chest.
I should keep that, and I should pop this.
You should pop one of them because you can only drink 2. Get you a 50.
All right.
All right, a lot of pressure on you, Reiner.
And
8 left on your team and 11 alive? Dude, you got this.
well,
This is over, man. Get in there and mop them up.
yeah, where are they?
There's only 3 of them left. You got more than double their numbers.
Oh, it's on.
All right, lots of belief here. Question here, does Reiner stream Overwatch?
I have in the past.
He has in the past.
I'm not seeing anything.
It's all right, dude. There's one of them left. Literally one. And there's 8 of you.
You think he's in the toilet?
I don't think he's in here. I think you guys won.
You think he's in the toilet?
I think you guys won. Who's excited for the direct today? We are. We definitely are.
Oh, I can't wait.
I tell you what, we're going to be watching it here. Let me tell you. In fact, the direct goes live right when this stream ends.
All right, we gotta
What is
find
that
this
it?
guy now.
It says there's only 6 left. And there's 8 of you.
Wait, is that 6 else?
Wait, maybe
Like-
that's 6. Okay. We've been
no.
reading it wrong.
Yeah. There's gonna be a fight. 8-5 now. Oh God, it is just narrowing in.
Here's a great question. How does Shay's hair look today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. There's your answer.
Slick, but styled.
Apparently our cam is being washed out by light. I think one of the angle on the camera got messed up, so
Oh.
we're gonna have to call down some reinforcements. We'll get Leo in here to check that out. Sorry, guys. Highly technical thing going on right here.
I did something dumb. That cyber's gonna get me. Just keep moving.
It's okay. 8-5. 8-5. You're in great shape. You're in the circle.
Who's he shooting at?
Yeah, we're gonna get the light looked at, guys. I don't know what happened there. It's on the camera. Like
Oh yeah,
somehow we got a light.
we could just slide that over. Slide the camera over out of that little
get that
light.
shot. I don't know how they have.
I'm
it set up
playing
in
the
here.
game.
I know I can do it. I just
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to move the camera. It's gonna be a crazy procedure here.
God, I'm so nervous. We got camera
nervous.
issues. I got 5 guys left. And this thing's going to narrow in 30 seconds.
Well, I was told we have a real
Where? I have not seen a bad guy this entire match.
I know, and hopefully you never do, right?
Well, I want to. I'm
Look to your right, Reiner.
Oh, boy.
Did you
Hanson,
get-
your voice was like 10 times louder than it should
yeah,
have
it
been.
really is.
I know.
Oh.
All right, yeah, we know the divine light's still there, guys. The light's right on the camera, Mr. Hanson.
Yeah, there's like a
That's why I was
a
moving it,
sunspot on it.
because
Or
it's
I'm
like-
something.
super on it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're building a fort. We're building a fort.
Okay, everyone, relax. We're gonna make it. We got this. Hey, Game Informer is the best. Somebody says. Look at that.
Oh, no.
See, I'm telling you, Reiner, it's getting good out there.
We lost one. Tack, we lost one.
What did we lose? Okay, 6-5.
We lost 2.
You're still ahead. You're still ahead.
Yeah, but
And you're dead center in
barely.
the circle. You're all right. You're all right. We got this.
I should have been looting more.
Dude, you're fine. Oh, there's a big loot right there.
Look how excited I am. Let's see if they go for it.
You might be.
5-5.
Oh, Reiner's going for it. Reiner is going for it. Look at that gun. Legendary hand cannon. Oh my gosh. That thing will kill a man in a single shot.
I gotta get in here.
Yeah, you do. And it's really popping off in there too. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. You're gonna win.
No.
You're gonna win. It's 5-3.
Hailstorm's
5-2. 5-2. You get this game is over. You got it.
No!
Oh! 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 Incoming fire! Incoming fire!
He put up a wall! Reiner!
Oh!
No!
Ew. How's it gonna end?
Oh!
How's it gonna end?
Yeah, we gotta watch. 4-2.
Okay, how's it gonna end? How's it gonna
Oh,
end?
no. Well, one's down, though. It's Hailstorm.
It's 4-2. It's 4-2.
Look at the gear he had.
Yeah, no kidding. He had a legendary sniper rifle and a grenade
Hailstorm's
launcher.
done. Oh, he didn't see him. Oh, now he sees him. Hailstorm!
Okay, 3-2. It's down to the
That
wire.
guy's really good. Look at
Very
this
much
champ.
down to the wire. Is that guy on our team?
Yeah,
Get murked?
he's good.
Are you sure he's on our team? Okay.
Oh, wait, no.
He could.
Oh, yeah, 3-1.
3-1. 3-1. Is that it? Does it count the? Does it count? Oh no, he's getting him up.
Oh, you guys. Turn around.
3-1.
Watch your back.
3-1.
Oh, man. I wish I was a part of this.
I mean, I do too.
I fired. I hit his wall.
You did as well. Wall is very
That was
effective.
a
against
nice
hand
wall. Just perfect time.
Hey, you guys want to set up me jumping in between you for a second?
Wow.
wow,
Ben
okay.
Hanson.
cannons. No, this is not. happening.
Oh, get murked.
This has gotten kind of crazy in here.
Look at get murked. Look at get murked.
Get murked is walling up. We got some serious stuff going on here in the cabin room.
He's going for it. He's kind of going for it.
Okay, okay. 3-1. They only got one guy to take out.
Oh, get murked. No. Oh, my God.
All right.
We did it.
Yeah, all right. We did it. A big win for the home team.
Yeah.
Well done. There it is. Well played, Reiner. Well played.
Thanks, man. I really didn't do anything.
You didn't have to.
I circled. I got shot.
You did get that
Took
airdrop.
the attention off of one of my guys.
You got the airdrop. That's
So-
something.
Yeah, so he could win the day. And I'm going to report player.
All right, get him.
All right, you're back on. I'll get
No.
someone else.
Okay.
How long do we got? An hour yet?
Do we? What time is it? That's this clock on this computer's wrong. Hey, you unlocked something.
45 minutes.
All right, we got
45
45 minutes left. All right, excellent.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'm the best.
And there you have it. And there you have it. All right, I'm gonna move over.
Please do. Don't touch this.
We are in Studio B, if you guys don't know that, and that means it's pretty crazy in here. This is known as the second studio.
Dan Tack's a whiny little rat about a nebulous concept for viewers called Studio B.
Studio B is it's B for a reason.
Because it's the best.
That's one reason it could be the best. Yeah,
And it's like butts. The best butt.
it is. My butt does hurt after sitting in here for a couple hours.
Well, speaking of which, this seat where you're sitting is red hot, Dan. Were you just ripping a turd?
I
in
was
there?
answering every chat question ever, as I like to do.
That's what I meant by ripping a turd. Answering every
I'm
chat
a big
question.
fan of community engagement. Should try it
And you
sometime.
know for years I've been anti.
Try it sometime, yeah.
Try it. Oh, bring in the farter. Oh yeah, Kyle should come down if he comes around. Sound on my end.
And
man.
remember, right after the stream is a Nintendo Direct, so it's gonna get fast and furious.
Maybe they're connected, Dan.
Ooh,
That's not true.
maybe. Maybe, right? There's nothing wrong with saying maybe.
I mean, if higher likelihood of Fortnite coming to Switch than PUBG.
Certainly, absolutely.
Certainly. I bet Epic could do that.
Do you think, man? Yeah, it's possible, right? I'd say so. Yeah.
Hot scoop for you, Dan.
Hot scoop. All right, we got a hot scoop.
Iron Galaxy is working on something related to Fortnite, and they're not revealing what it is.
So that's what it is.
It could very well be. They
I mean-
they understand Switch development. They ported Skyrim.
Sure do.
Could
They
be.
Sure do.
Could be.
And you know Monster Hunter, right?
I asked them about that.
Yeah.
This is an interview coming up for the Game Informer show.
Tonight.
Nope.
Check it out. Oh no. Okay, not tonight. All right.
Well, we do have a GI show coming up tonight with Robin Hunnicky, but this is going to be for like the end of March, beginning of April. Please look forward to an interview with Adam Boyd.
All right. Hey, I thought that was going to be tonight. Yeah.
Big boys. Dan, we talk about you on the podcast today.
Do you?
We
Can
do.
you give me a hint? Like, give me a taste. Man?
The discussion was, what do you do when you go home?
Really?
Yes.
I will have to tune in for this.
What's the answer though?
I want to see what you guys say before I answer. I'm very curious.
Did Dan Tack bring that red couch from home? Yes, he did.
Now, this red couch is like the bane of my existence, which is it's one of the main reasons I hate Studio B. It's extremely uncomfortable to sit on. It doesn't look like that, but it really is.
Well, it's a futon.
Hey, I'm a man of comforts. all right?
You are. It is shocking. Like, Dan's the type of guy, just to lay it all out. Let's lay the cards on the table here,
Yeah,
right?
Okay, buddy.
Where it's like, hey, we're going to Fulton Brewery, and you're like, yeah, but how's the food? You know,
That is
like,
not what I said.
Hmm?
Good Lord, it is not what I said.
You said, how's the food there? How's the food there?
Is that okay? Is it okay to ask how the food is somewhere?
I
Holy
think
crap.
everything's fine. Everything's fine.
God.
Food truck's always fine. And the food was?
I didn't eat there
Why not?
because I had friends in town. We took them to the Parlor Burger.
Good stuff. Have you guys won yet?
No, we're off to like I said. Like, I'm glad this game is limited time only now. After playing it.
Oh,
for a while.
really?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
hate it?
No, I don't hate it, but I think I like the regular game a lot more. It's either you start off with a dump where you meet up with your team and then you like head out together like Reiner's game. I don't think Reiner took a single shot at anybody the
Really?
entire last game, and they won, but like there was very little like. There's no like 1-on-1s or 2v2. There's no like exciting interaction. It's either like your team swamps somebody or you get swamped.
Right. Makes sense. Big drink of iced tea, fresh lemon, lots of ice.
I like that. Who's saying that?
Oh.
I'll take it.
Is Dan a sexy man or the sexiest man?
That is a great question. Scholars have argued that for centuries.
Yeah. Scholars have hotly debated the discussion of Dan Tack's sex appeal.
They have.
Perplexed people, some would say.
Some
the
would-
FBI
some-
is
some
currently
might say.
investigating how
Yeah.
it actually works.
Mm-hmm,
Because it's all very confusing. Someone says, hey, I just tuned in.
Hey,
What's the new mode?
the new mode is 5 teams of 20. And to be honest, like I said, I like it as a novelty. I'm glad that it's not an all-time thing. This is like a mode I'm going to play for a day.
Well, so it's the same time frame as like the 50v50 they had a
Yep.
while ago, right? Which it seemed like that one was popular. People like
It's
that
really
one.
cool to have a rotating game mode, I think. But,
Yeah, for sure.
but at the same time, I get why. Yeah, I wouldn't want this in it all the time. Nah.
No.
Like, playing this makes me want to go back and play squads.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. Perfect size squad is 4.
4. 4 is great.
Does Serial enjoy being told he is looking like a snack, which is an Android 21 reference? Do you know the answer to that, Dan?
I don't
It's kind of
don't
like
know the answer
the
to that.
Vor community online. And I'm not talking about Brian Vor.
I think Serial will be having some really interesting stuff go up on the site tonight. That's all I have to say about that.
Wait a minute. Did
I
he
could
go on
tell
the
you-
trip that you didn't go on?
I could tell you that Serial is not in the office today, and he's somewhere very exciting,
I
and
forgot
that
about
he will be
that.
posting, I think, some very exciting stuff tonight. For me,
I thought that was next week. That's this week.
today.
That's odd. That should be exciting.
The reason it interfered with the other thing is because there's another thing tied in with that thing. Right?
That's right.
So it's 2 things.
Okay, this is not fun for anybody to listen to.
I know.
But check out
but
GameInfo.com.
that's all we can really
Fun
say.
stuff.
Check out
Yeah.
GameInfo.com.
Yeah. It is a weird day for game announcements and game news.
Dude, I woke up today and I was amazed at the deluge of game news, just one after another.
Kabloom, kabloom. Black Ops 4. Did you already talk about that?
Yeah, we did. We definitely did.
Battle Royale?
Yeah.
No.
Are they talking about? What are they talking about? are they talking about,
Cereal being eaten alive. Did Dan Tack do that ancestry DNA test?
I have done it. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've done 23andMe.
It's called 23 of Me.
There is more than one different. There's different brands of
Right.
testing, but I did the 23andMe one. Yeah.
What'd you learn?
I'd say a lot of that's pretty personal, but yes, I have done one.
Wait, you're not willing to say genetic makeup?
I really know.
Why? What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know. Why don't you tell us? Why don't you lay yours out there?
That's way too personal. I've
It
never
is.
done one of those tests, but
Okay.
it's like it's Sweden and
Now,
Norwegian.
They're
It's
fun.
like
They're weird.
Split.
Because like they tell you a lot more than just like, your heritage. Like they tell you.
What do they
like,
say?
You've got receptors for this kind of condition and all kinds of.
I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the heritage.
It's Italian.
Oh, I'm gonna
Look
go shut
out.
off the stream. I'm gonna go shut off the stream.
Shut
I'm
it off
gonna
right
go shut
now.
off the stream.
Shut it off right now. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Don't
Is this tied into why you wanted to be cagey about your last name?
No.
What's so cagey about you being Italian?
There's nothing cagey about it. I just said it. If I was being cagey about it, I
You
wouldn't have said
refused to say it for a while.
it. Okay, wow.
So what
We're
percentage?
having a good time here today.
What percentage Italian?
A lot. I don't. Do you think I know the exact counts? Like
You got the test, so you could find
I did.
out.
I could. I'm playing Fortnite here,
All right, I guess
and we got contact.
take the shot. See, now if you had PUBG, you could have factored that in.
That is actually one of the more interesting things going from game to game. Trying to figure out the bullet drop and stuff like that is way different.
Yeah. Perfect question here. Is Roman? Wait, no, not even Roman numeral. I don't know how you describe this. The Black Ops 4,
Yes.
meaning the 4 one lines.
I was
Is
told
that the new Roman numeral 4?
in the press release it was just called 4 with a number. So right?
Thank God.
So-
But in the logo,
in the logo. I think you could do a lot of fun stuff with the logo, right? Whatever. Let them do it. We all know what game it is.
yeah.
I'm not like freaking out like the rest of the internet being like, "Oh god, they can't do that."
Well, it'll be interesting. Like if they have some sort of like zombies mode with like an animal, they can make it look like a claw mark.
Well, with Treyarch, I absolutely assume that they're going to be zombies, right? That's one of
They
their
just went
babies.
so hard on zombies last year. I bet even Treyarch would want to shake it up, don't you think?
Zombie Battle Royale. I don't know.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But they know they're zombies.
Yep.
All right. So I'd be surprised to see them move away from that when zombies was legitimately one of the best things about the game last year for them.
Yeah, that's true. Looks like a shield
Not
for the
last
logo.
year. Sorry, their last game.
Right, 2015. Dan is Australian.
I have spent considerable time in Australia.
Meeting
I
your
am not
ancestors?
I do not believe I have any Australian ancestry. No.
Interesting. Suspicious. Deed wants to know what's the better single player campaign, Black Ops 2 or 3?
Chew. Black Ops 3 single player campaign is so. I mean, it's ultimately very bizarre, and in that regard, I think it's a novelty, but it's really boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we spoil it here?
Can we? It has been what, 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, maybe not, just in case people are prepping for 4 with it.
Yeah.
But the idea is that, like, what field of bizarre does it get into?
It is the most bizarre Call of Duty campaign that will ever exist. I would just go on the record and say that.
I know, but, like, what area of bizarre? What's the genre of bizarre?
Looking deep into the human mind and consciousness.
So there's, like, levels within the heads?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's. Yeah, I know. Conceptually, it is. It just doesn't play out right.
Right, right. This is a weird battle.
Yeah, and there's only like. There's not a whole lot of us left, so. I'm just playing it safe. We have 18 left, and there's 14 opposing people. And we have the field advantage, so.
Oh, people want to know why you're in Australia.
Yeah. That I'm not going to share. Hey, I shared a lot today.
Yeah,
You got a lot out of me. Yeah, that's huge.
Huge.
That's huge. You know what you could do with that? Man, there's a lot you could do with that.
Yeah, basically giving away your social security number.
That's right.
Yeah. I love sniper battles. I think
I
isn't
do
it
too.
fun trying to pick that guy off?
I don't know how to crouch on the Xbox controller, but yes, I do love sniper battles.
You can only do it if you have the Kinect plugged in, I think. I'm pretty sure.
What were you doing in Australia, Ben Hanson?
I've never been. I really want to
Oh,
go.
really?
I'm-
You have not been to Australia? That's surprising.
No.
Okay.
We've never had a cover story down there.
That's
Team
expensive.
Bondi's
Yeah.
gone. Even when we did actually the Eleanor cover story, it was in LA.
That doesn't. Yeah.
We
that
just
doesn't
met him in
really
LA.
surprise me, yeah.
I think it was LA, maybe New York.
Makes sense. Okay.
What's the best single player shooter campaign of all time, and why is it Spec Ops: The Line? Single player shooter campaign of all time, Titanfall 2.
So I haven't played Titanfall 2.
What?
I don't think it's Spec Ops: The Line.
I like Spec Ops: The Line.
I do too, but best of all time.
Titanfall 2.
I haven't played Titanfall 2, so
Why not?
just haven't gotten around to it.
Are you less compelled to play single player stuff because you got like your
Absolutely.
band of buddies?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you play the band of buddies single player campaign?
Do you want to stick it out and see if my team wins, or do we want to bail?
You feeling good about them?
Yeah, they are in the lead. There's 16 of them and only 13 of them.
Chat, let us know. Bail
Yeah.
or watch. It's all the same.
Yeah,
for them,
it really,
right?
it's all the same for us too.
Yeah. Will you guys be rewatching all the Marvel movies before Infinity War? Great question.
I won't be, but I will be watching Infinity War.
I think I need to rewatch Civil War because even watching Black Panther, towards the end of that, I was like, I forget exactly what the post-credit stuff
Well, you
was
can-
for Civil War.
You could Civil War. It's on Netflix now, I think, so you can
Is
catch
that
up on
right?
that pretty quick. Yeah.
That's nice. I'm trying to think of anything else. It's so tough because I've been trying to rope in, which is a stupid idea, trying to like convince friends that Marvel movies are cool because I have a big group of friends.
Wait,
that
you
are
have
like-
to convince?
A lot of my
your
friends are
friends.
like, I'm not into superhero crap.
Like, I like them. They're like the ultimate popcorn munching movies. I don't expect like you know.
Right.
any-
Something to crump on. But the tough thing is like it's so complicated now. Like, okay, you want to get
Is
caught
it?
up.
I
you
guess
want-
as like.
what do you
somebody-
watch?
As
It's,
somebody who grew up on comics, I guess like this is all really.
but if you have a friend that you want to
Do
get
you
into
really?
Marvel
Do they really
stuff,
need to know the intricacies of Winter Soldier or anything? I don't think anybody cares, right?
I think it's a much better viewing experience going into Infinity War if you don't know what the hell's going on.
Infinity War does bring everything together, right?
Right.
Okay, so, all right.
All right. What's the best Marvel movie, Dan?
Wow, great question.
Thank you.
What's your favorite?
First Avengers.
First Avengers. That's not my favorite.
Yeah. Which one had the most Italians in it?
That's clearly the indicator that we're
Uh-huh.
using for my favorite one. I don't know. I think it might actually be Civil War.
It is. I know.
I know that might be like the generic.
No,
answer,
it's
but-
not. I think it's a really interesting answer just because it's so easy, especially before the movie came out. Here's my point. People
love that
have
outfit.
overlooked the monumental task of making a good movie out of Civil War, and Infinity War is even going to be harder.
2.5 hours.
Okay,
2.5 hours runtime.
Maybe
You
they
believe
can
that?
maybe they can squeeze it in. But Civil War is a effing miracle that they're able to string a cohesive plot
And they
out of
did.
those many characters. It's amazing what they pulled off.
And just with a little suspension of belief, it comes together really nicely.
And not even that much though. Like
not much. Not
you
for,
watching
for,
it.
for what you have to do in that movie. Yeah,
You
I
have
agree.
to convince people why Captain America would fight Iron Man,
Which is-
all out, which is
right, there's-
impossible.
It is actually legitimately.
And they
impossible.
did it.
Yeah, they did.
And that line where he goes like, "He killed my mom," like, oh, it's so good.
And of course, you got the hangar fight scene, which I think is the best fight scene in any Marvel movie.
Yeah, for sure, the most fun. Notice me says horse joint. Hello, cool it. Thank you. What is wrong with you guys? Says Edgar Vasquez. Winter Soldier is the best. Edgar has spoken.
A contentious. That's definitely a divisive film. I actually like that movie, but I get why people don't like it. It's
What?
super-
People
it's-
don't like it?
Winter Soldier is one of the more maligned.
No.
I definitely.
Winter Soldier's top tier Marvel, according to everybody.
To everybody? No.
Yes.
Winter Soldier gets dumped on hard.
No. Chat, straighten him out. I would
Well,
argue
Chet's just gonna run with it.
average ranking, if you have to give like the presidential historian style list of like the community polls or whatever for the ranking,
No.
Winter Soldier's top third.
Dude, Winter Soldier got bagged on.
You're thinking of Age of Ultron.
No, Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron is bottom tier. I hate Ultron.
That's wild, man. That's straight up wild.
That movie is straight up boring.
That party scene is amazing.
All the Marvel movies have their own, But I was okay. That's if we're ranking them. Age of Ultron's in the lower part for me, for sure.
I could see it dropping below 50%, but I still think there's a lot of really great stuff in there. Like the party
Gotta get a
scene
win
is
here.
probably my favorite like scene in all of Marvel. Not
I mean-
action scene or anything, just like scene overall, the most fun to watch. I think that's just hilarious.
It's on there with like Iron Man 2 and 3 for me. I don't like.
Oh,
those.
really?
Yeah.
I love Iron Man.
Now I
3.
love Iron Man. Iron Man is like one of the top ones. But like
First one.
I thought the first. Yeah.
I would love to hear. I bet someone's done it. Like why Iron Man 2 is secretly the best Marvel movie of all time. I
That's-
bet someone's written that.
I guarantee that's been written probably like 3 times, right? But
Yeah.
it's just like
Rewritten and then deleted, and
Yeah.
they said, I can't actually make this work. I reject. this
I'm sure there's a
thesis."
case for it, but I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
We're gonna win here, which is great.
Oh, Edgar is correct. Winter Soldier is very good. Winners in the top 3.
But he already said that. He was already supporting.
No.
Winter Soldier.
Kale Stafford says Winners is in the top 3. Winter Soldier is someone's second favorite. Top 3. Everyone's saying. Dan, you are incorrect. I'm
looking-
sorry to tell you.
No, this is BS.
Right
I
there.
can tell you that
Read
this is
it.
fi- yeah,
Read
I
it.
will.
Winter Soldier showed us that Marvel movies can have board level fight scenes. Captain America 1 sucks so hard. Winter Soldier made me care about Marvel movies. Dan, I think you're just objectively wrong
Well,
here,
I'm gonna be
man.
doing some serious searching after this game. We're gonna find out the real truth here.
Like with a lobotomy, or
Yeah, definitely.
okay.
Whatever.
How's your team doing?
We got it. We did it.
How do you feel?
We're so good.
They did it.
I wasn't there for most of it, but
They
we did
remembered
it.
you.
We did.
I don't know if it was picked up on the stream, but everybody chanted for Dan.
Oh, they
As
didn't
they
pick it
ran
up.
in. You get the idea. Winter Soldier's my number 2. in my Marvel movies.
Okay, all right.
First Avengers, yeah, is my favorite of the bunch. I think it's so much fun to get those characters together. And I think even though like the concept of that fight scene at the end, I hate the hordes and waves of stupid crapper filler enemies, which I'm kind of worried about Infinity War, like that one fight scene in Wakanda. It's like I don't want them fighting alien dogs. That's so lame.
I think they're gonna, I have no idea what they're gonna do, but I think they're gonna play up some of the more high-profile potential fights instead of. I don't know how strict they're gonna stick to, Kanan.
Kanan?
Kanan.
Oh, Kanan.
Kanan. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna be pretty strict. They tend to be, but not like 100%, right?
Well, they did have a good time. No, they're like Thanos' little buddies
Now Thanos
that they cast,
okay,
right?
I
Where
was
it's like, his evil minions, which is fine. I just don't want the alien dogs crap from the Wakanda.
I think they'll keep the alien dogs out. I mean, they kept the.
It's in the trailer. I'm saying.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Man.
like they're like charging across the field in Wakanda.
All right.
Remember?
Yeah, I haven't watched the trailer in a little bit.
Oh, okay. I watch it on a nightly
The
basis.
big thing in the trailer for me was obviously I didn't like the way he looked, but
Thanos.
how do you make that villain?
Yeah.
How do you make him when
He
he's such an
yeah.
astronomical figure in comics? How do you translate that to the screen?
He just looks like
It's
a baby
difficult.
that drowned in a tub.
Yeah.
You know. Deed says Black Panther is better than Thor Ragnarok.
I have not seen Ragnarok yet. So
Really?
really,
It's wacky, dude.
I hear I would really enjoy it. So
It'll make you laugh a lot. Like,
it's good. I'm okay with that. It's Marvel. I don't take Marvel movies seriously. They're not.
But here's the twist. I like Thor a lot. I might even like it more than Black Panther, maybe.
Okay.
But there's just
Sign me up.
some big Marvel moments that happen in Thor, and it just has zero emotional weight because it's just slapstick
really funny- yeah.
bonkers,
Alright.
and it pulls off the bonkers. It's super funny. But there's stuff where it's like, oh, that character deserved a little more respect than just like going out like a chump and then there's a joke. Like, okay. Winter Soldier is my favorite Marvel movie. Dan. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I don't buy that.
Spider-Man Homecoming is up there.
Is it the only Marvel movie you see?
Maybe. Spider-Man Homecoming, that's in my top 5 for sure. I adore that movie. Dan, that movie made me cry in the theater.
Which one?
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Wow.
I don't know if I was in an emotional mood or what, but it was actually during
Can
like
happen.
the Washington Tower. What's that called there? Washington Tower?
That's what we call it, right?
Is it?
I don't
Washington
know.
Monument.
Yes.
Like just that
Yes.
average superhero savior scene, for some reason it just destroyed me, Dan.
All right. That's fair.
Thanks.
I don't think I've ever cried for a Marvel movie, but
Hmm.
Strong Men also cried.
You mean that?
I do.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Ragnarok was better than Black Panther, says this person. All right.
I still want. I'm making seeing Ragnarok a priority after this conversation.
Good. Edgar Vasquez says, who would have thought the Vulture would be on the best Marvel villains list? Honestly, I understand.
Ugh.
You don't like the Vulture?
I mean, they did a good job with him, but I don't.
Yes.
But I still think he's a terrible. Like, no matter what you do with him, I still think he's garbage.
I think garbage indeed. I think that's the best version they could have of the Vulture, and I
Yeah.
think he was amazing in the movie. I love having I understand Killmonger. People are super into Killmonger. I feel like all of the like, oh, all Marvel villains suck. Killmonger's the only good one. Maybe Loki. I feel like people are leaving out Vulture because Vulture in Spider-Man does such a good job. It's just so cool to have a villain in a Marvel movie who
But Vulture is
accidentally
just so-
kills one
ultimately,
person.
Vulture is just like the lamest. Like I said, I think they did the best job they could with him.
Yeah.
I just think the character itself is like the most uninteresting thing you can work with. So
So without spoiling anything, the twists and turns in that movie.
yeah, we probably should not talk about that. Like, what?
Come on, dude, be cool. No, we're not spoiling it, but I think it's an amazing implementation of that character, and they make you care so much about that villain. He accidentally kills one person. That's it. Instead of just having some homicidal maniac again and again and again and again.
I agree
like,
that homicidal maniacs are boring, for sure.
yeah, he was just trying to root for the little guy. It was good. Marvel Battle Royale. Okay.
I can see that.
You'd have
God, I can
100
see
of the
that.
alien dogs charging across the field.
Oh boy, I can see that. I jumped way too early.
Iron Man 3 is my least favorite. I like
Iron Man 3 is definitely, it's in my bottom tier. I just don't know where to put it.
Yeah. Oh, Dark Elf Guy is the best Marvel villain. Yeah, you're totally right, Trench Mace. Who can forget Dark Elf Guy from Thor 2?
Yeah, that movie wasn't great.
Yeah, it gets a bad rap too, though. I think there's still funny stuff in it, like when they get the phone call from in the other dimension, and like there's portals.
I don't even remember that.
It's very
to be
funny.
fair, I remember very little about that movie.
Remember, like the final
Love
fight
it.
scene? It's basically they use a portal gun, It's like there's portals everywhere. It's cool.
Yeah. Portals.
Iron Man 3 should have just been called Tony Stark. That's interesting. I think that's what made it interesting. Daily Briggs, Vulture was great because he's the only villain whose motives are believable and relatable. I totally agree, Dalen. Although, Dark Elf guy in Thor 2, I got it.
Dark Elf guy.
That's the other time I cried watching a Marvel movie is when he
We knew
explained
him
why he
well.
was doing what he was doing.
His motivations are so good.
He was fighting for all the Dark Elves. Oh, Christ.
I did not expect the guy here. I saw a teammate. Oh my god. Well, this is over.
Now this is Battle Royale.
He'll never catch me up here.
He's stumped.
Oh, he's figured it out.
He's got a 40-inch vertical leap.
Yeah, he's got the astronaut suit.
Pokemon Go Battle Royale.
Yeah,
Someone will make that combo.
What the hell? There's all these guys out here. How does he even drop here?
Oh, Dan. Come on, Dan. There we go. Killer. Ah.
Oh, it's 2v1. What do you want?
I want you to win.
I'd like that too.
Yeah. Pokemon Go Battle Royale is a very fascinating, very easy
Nintend's not
combination.
Gonna touch that, but yeah, it would write itself.
Well,
right?
no. Well, I'm forgetting about that, but just combining real world with Battle Royale, is that possible? Outside of just taking a swing at your neighbors?
They should add it to Pokemon Go and see a huge revival for that game, right? That would do
How
it.
would you do it? Design it right now. Let's go.
Well, they'd have to first. Man, how do you do that? You can't do turn-based.
Can't do it.
You'd have to keep the same crappy active battle system they have now.
Oh,
Ugh.
boy.
Okay, the more we talk about this, the less I like it.
Yeah, the less I think it's actually possible to pull off in any real way.
Oh, we lost this one.
Halo Battle Royale. Yeah, it is weird.
Halo will do a battle royale. There's no way that doesn't happen, right?
In Halo 6.
Yeah.
We
There's
talked about this on the podcast a while ago.
We
but
have.
Yeah, surely right.
Like that's got to be one of the highest % chances I can.
I feel like if Halo 6 is coming out this year, which I think a lot of people think it will.
Good.
Have you heard any buzz or anything? I just feel like it's radio silence.
I think everybody's waiting for E3 for the big guns. It's one of those years. Like not every year is like that, but I think this is one of those years.
Yeah. Florence Battle Royale, somebody brings up. That's a
gonna
pretty good idea.
Yeah, that one would be crazy.
That's basically the speed dating concept we were talking
yeah, it
about
is.
earlier.
It is.
Red Dead Battle Royale, absolutely.
Yeah.
Done deal. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Dan, forget about it.
I already forgot about it.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Well, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Division 2, yep. Subnautica Battle
we
Royale.
did talk about Division 2. Subnautica, don't think it fits that game at all.
But if it lets you
We could do
control the
without
sea
that.
monsters, you could be one of those big walkers like the Half-Life guys.
But, wow, man, would that even work? I think it would be a lot more work to implement that than the actual enjoyment out of that.
Yeah. Oh, Reiner wants to know if Dan's won yet.
My team won just like his did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
Reiner did a much better job than Dan.
Okay, you know what? All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Reiner. He hasn't.
I don't care.
He's been squealing.
We won one just like he did.
It's different though. Resistance Battle Royale, 1000%. Hand to God, Dan.
Oh, hand to God. All right. If we bring hand to God into this, all right. Gun to head, hand to God.
I don't know.
Nitty-gritty.
I don't know what Sony
Well,
team.
That thing's got rainbows. I like that.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
I don't know what Sony team could possibly be around to make Resistance. Who made the Vita or PSP Resistance game?
You asking me?
Was it the same that made the Killzone Vita game? I want to say it was. Or was it Sony Bend? I don't know.
You're asking me?
Look it up, internet.
There you go, internet.
Metal Gear Survive Battle Royale. Yep, that should come.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer, right?
No doubt. South Park Battle Royale.
I don't think we're gonna see that.
I think, yeah, the only equivalent there is 100 devs try and get Matt and Trey to do something, and then only one survives, right?
That's how it would go.
Hey, brother. It's a cool house.
Yeah, got the crossbow. It's really good in a smaller situation than this. Like, I like this weapon, but when you're dealing with like 50 different targets, it's a little bit rougher.
Last of Us 2 Battle Royale. That'll make you cry.
Could happen. Could happen. Could happen. Probably
I think
not.
we talked about. I think a small scale version of that's totally going to happen. Which you could argue Last of Us multiplayer already kind of was.
People will be sick about Battle Royale before the end of the year. I guarantee it. It's,
Not me, Dan.
well, we'll see.
Not consumers. Maybe
Say
like there's
that.
going to be a lot of industry snark about it, but I think people will still buy it and play the hell out of all of them.
Out of all of them,
Every single one, Dan.
it's gonna be winners. It's gonna be losers.
Name one that's failed so far, other than Paladins. Is that out yet? That word Paladins Battle Royale?
No, not yet. It's not out yet. I don't think. But you could argue that H1Z1 has certainly lost a huge market share.
Yeah.
I think something like, don't quote me on this, something like 90% of the player base has moved on to the other 2 titles.
Dantax is 90%.
Again, don't quote me on that. I just-
90%
That's the
Dantax
quote
is.
that I saw,
Right. And you're requoting it?
and I'm requoting it.
Officially,
And
90%.
I'm not attributing it to anybody. I'm attributing it to something I saw.
90% of all
On the internet.
H1Z1 players.
That's the quote I saw.
That's what Dan
I'm
is
sure someone in
saying.
chat can cite that for me.
Quote it.
Boom.
Turok Battle Royale, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Ride a dinosaur in?
Dinosaur battle, yeah. Ark will probably do something like that, right?
Oh, yeah, I
makes
can
a ton
see
of
that.
sense.
But what does that mean? There's just like dinosaurs roaming around the map?
When dinosaurs roamed the earth.
65 million years ago.
That's right.
Which is, it's always confusing. Also, I just rewatched Jurassic World not too long ago.
Did you?
I understand, like, the go-to for dinosaurs is Cretaceous. I think that's the last age, right? Or it's like 65 million years ago. It's easy to have that shorthand. But in Jurassic World, they also make a reference to 75 million years ago. Or something like that. Or
They were really key about getting all the facts right in Jurassic World. They were really thinking about that, weren't they?
Dan, that movie's so tough to watch.
It's all.
It's
and
not
I said
bad.
That, wait,
It's not bad.
If I recall, Mr. Hanson,
Yeah.
when that came out, you were a staunch defender when I was pooping on it.
Because you were way too harsh. I think that movie...
I was harsh, but I think I was fair.
Jurassic World
That
is the
movie
most...
sucks.
Here's my conclusion. It's a real roller coaster ride to watch between this effing sucks. And, like, this is fun. These are fun ideas. That's kind of fun. It's the most 7 out of 10 movie ever made, Dan.
Ooh,
As
7?
Dan Tack, as you're prone to say, it's a fine film.
I am prone to
it's
say that, but
dumb,
that movie's not one of them.
Fun.
I'm okay with dumb
and
fun. I am okay with dumb fun. I really am.
Okay, all right.
But that movie's not dumb fun. It's just dumb.
There's cool ideas. The idea of, like, Samsung, like, sponsoring genetic composition of a dinosaur, like
dumb
that's
fun,
a weird,
dumb fun
cool
might be like
corporate
Jurassic
idea.
Park 2 or even Jurassic Park 3.
Dra-
I'll even give that nightmare a pass before I give Jurassic World a pass.
3 is better than Jurassic World?
Yeah.
No.
World falls off the rails so unbelievably hard.
No.
Like, the other ones, you could at least be like, all right, I can kind of believe what's happening here.
Really? When the Spinosaurus swallows a cell phone, you're like, I'm on board still?
I'm more on board than I am with World.
No. World's a better movie,
Yeah, what do you think?
even if it's very dumb.
We got World 2 coming up here.
Who can forget? Fallen Kingdom.
And see, the problem is when you give movies like World a pass, that's how you get Fallen Kingdom.
What are you supposed
Which,
to
hey,
do?
it might
I
be
should
good,
be
I don't know.
snarkier on Twitter, then they wouldn't make Fallen Kingdom?
Yeah, that's right.
Cure it.
That IP would never post again.
Thoughts on the trailer for the second one?
Come on, dude. It's
Those trailers...
you can
I'm
can
not
try to defend
optimistic.
it. Those trailers are bad.
They
They are. They are.
They are. They are. There's something interesting in, like, the second trailer about, like, all the confined spaces. Like, to have, like, a claustrophobic Jurassic Park
I like that idea.
story is something that hasn't really been outside of, like, the kitchen sequence.
Do you think
Am I
that's what we're
forgetting
gonna get here,
anything?
though? You know,
It
it's
seemed
not
like
what
the
we're gonna
second
get.
half, I don't know what that location is, but there's, like, a T-Rex, like, crawling through a vent and stuff. It's absurd.
Yes, it is absurd.
World was better than 3.
You know what?
Corey is 100% right. Twisted Metal Battle Royale makes so much sense, and I know that
Didn't they already have that? Wasn't that like a thing you could do in that game? Man,
it's
been a long
basically the
time.
concept of all Twisted Metals, but yeah, they could lean into that. And I know that David Jeffy's studio just shut down.
Yes.
The Bartlett Detective Agent Jones Divisory, whatever it's called. But
Yeah, Drawn to Death.
but I do think Twisted Metal Battle Royale makes so much sense. It could be so much fun. And
I agree with
if Sony was smart 8 months ago, they would have gotten those balls rolling. But who the hell knows?
Do you think they would want to do that, like the vehicle-based ones, straight
Yes,
out
yes,
third person?
they would want to differentiate it.
Think about that. Sure.
I think they'd be so much fun. Just customize the hell out of all your cars. Come up with like a custom name for your vehicle. You could make it free to play. Hell,
No, it's got to be free to play. If you want
free to play Twisted Metal.
you gotta like everyone's got to be considering that, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's got to be a big factor when you have to go up against this one right here.
this one right here. Kale brings up the good one, Dan, saying, "What do you think about Ready Player One?"
Here's people probably gonna think I poo-poo on that because I hate Jurassic World, but actually I really love that book. But then again, I liked it before there was the whole like hate campaign on that book, man. Like I can't believe like how the tides turned.
Yeah,
I feel like when everyone was reading that book initially, they're like, yeah, cool, nostalgia. And now it's like, now they're picking it apart. And I don't know. I have serious doubts about how do you turn that into a movie.
Yeah.
But
do
I
you think about
really, I like the trip through the 80s and 90s that the book is.
do you
Yeah.
like the trailers?
The trailers make me wonder. I don't know. Like, I'm still like, I don't know if I'm on board with this
They
or
put
not.
you in a world of imagination.
I mean, that's the concept, right? But
Oh.
like, how do you do that? How do you make a movie out of this?
I have no idea.
I don't either, and that's my concern there.
No.
Like turning that book into a movie, I think is a daunting task. So I am curious to see how it's going to turn out.
All right, Dan, lock it in, and people can quote you on it.
Yeah.
Final Rotten Tomatoes meter.
Oh, boy.
Ready Player One.
I think the critics are going to be harsh on it.
Okay.
I
What
do
you
think that.
Keep in mind, BFG, not a great film.
And
Get
it
that
wasn't-
Spielberg bump.
To be fair, I did what CBFG and I love that book, and that was not executed well.
Okay, that's at like 75% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow,
There's a
really?
Spielberg bump.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got to add 10 points to Spielberg, I guess.
Or maybe they go, F you, Spielberg, you're better than this, and they go the other way.
They could.
Critics
So I
suck.
got to predict that. And that means you got to go on the record now too.
Okay.
All right.
Don't worry, this
score,
stream's off the record.
RT score for Ready Player One. Oh crap! I wasn't paying attention. All right. Well, this was a good game, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. RT score.
65.
65.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. 57.
Yeah. All right. Let's take the lower.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
What do you guys think? Predict Ready Player One's Rotten Tomatoes score.
It's so hard because I got to feel like they're going to give Spielberg extra points.
Maybe. You never know. Favorite movies of last year, 2017. Dan, you just watched the Oscars, right?
Can I get a list?
Yes.
I hate these questions, but I don't have like a.
Okay.
I know it sounds stupid, but,
January's
like-
releases were like this. No. I mean, just think of like the Oscars. Think of like the awards.
I
You
didn't
know,
even
like
watch them.
Okay, but you know the stuff that was nominated. What do you like?
I don't pay any attention to the Oscars. I got to be honest with you.
You
I
couldn't
haven't in
name
years.
one movie from last year.
I used to have like an Oscar night where everyone would put in their votes, everyone would get big, popcorn and sit around and do that stuff. but
One big kernel.
I haven't done that in about 10 years.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing anymore. As much as I love movies, the Oscars don't do anything for me. So
Yeah. I think your teammates watched you die and they're like,
They did.
Jesus, no wonder.
they did, and it was a bad death. I'll
That
be
looked like
honest.
someone was trying to predict the Rotten Tomatoes score for Ready Player One.
That's what I was trying to do. I had to really mull that around in my noggin.
Oh, here we go. 33, 62, 67, 72, 55, 71, 75, 69. If someone does like the gumball guessing thing and averages all those numbers, that'll be the exact Rotten Tomatoes
I think so
score.
too. And
Yeah.
I think what's really telling is that nobody gave it a high one. Those
Yeah.
are all very Midland.
Oh, Dan, I
scores.
think there's going to be plenty of high ones going to see Ready Player One.
Hey,
For me, 2017, I just watched Get Out last night
yeah, I've seen that.
for the first time.
I like it, but I do think it's extremely overrated in
Um,
the critical eye.
I think there
I
might
do
be a
like
little
it.
bit of that. A
I
little
do
bit
like
of
it.
that.
I just think it's like
It's good. It's good. But Coco is my favorite movie last year.
I haven't seen Coco.
Oh, it's very, very good. Not nominated for Best Picture. You know, like I was a little bit upset that Shape of Water won Best
You know
Picture.
how the Oscars go, man. Like it's a.
It's all politics,
It
baby.
is, though, right? Like-
come on, daddy. Yeah. I was looking at like Best Picture nominations, and I was upset that Shape of Water won. And then I looked at all the other noms, and I'm like, I guess. I guess I would have given it to Post. I really like the Post a lot.
Like I struggle to find. I always have to go look at
Got
this.
that
Like,
mic there, Dan.
I'd be like, yo, that was made in 2017. Okay,
Yeah.
that's how I have to handle that kind of stuff.
Dunkirk's up there. Blade Runner 2049. I loved it a lot, and I'm not
A lot
really.
of people do love that, and I do have to see that.
Yep. What have you been doing? You haven't seen Blade Runner?
I haven't, man.
Man,
And
that's crazy.
Everyone tells me I need to see that one.
Yeah.
And
Well, JV hates it, so.
oh, it's got to be good, right?
Ah. I don't even like the first Blade Runner. We've argued about this before.
I know. We will definitely argue about it again. because
Not
the
a fun movie to watch in
It
2018.
is incredible even today, and as a cinemaphile as you are, I
You
cannot believe
you
that
can appreciate it from a distance, but
No,
don't watch
I
it.
can appreciate- I've watched that movie like in the last year. I can't believe you kids
No.
fall asleep to it.
Yeah, because it's very slow.
it's not.
It's
not
not that great.
slow.
Not that great.
It's about world building, okay?
Okay, all right.
God,
Golly.
this is before you could get bargain basement Blade Runner on Netflix, okay?
Yeah. How dare you? 2049 is excellent.
Yes, I will be seeing that. Okay, so I got
Except-
to see that, and I got to see Ragnarok this week.
Yes. This week, no excuses.
I hear you.
Okay.
I take that very clearly. Absolutely.
Message received.
Message has been received.
3 Billboards. I haven't seen, but a lot of people that I know hate it.
I haven't seen that either. I have very mixed opinions on that. People
Yeah.
have said they love it. People said they hate it.
Oh, if people are wondering about Mute, Dan.
Oh, I have a lot to say about Mute. Mute,
Hang on.
Mute
Go
has
get your mic.
Mute has you know, it's a very difficult movie to. It's a bad movie. But
Oh, okay.
But without spoiling anything, it has an excellent soundtrack. It has some really amazing scenes, and it has some really excellent characters. But on top of that, it has terrible dialogue and some really bad characters, and puzzling choices for narrative and story. But so it's so weird to watch. I've actually watched that movie 4 times, trying to just dissect it piece by piece. Like,
Oh my god.
this is so good and this is so bad. It's like a.
Well, you know, Netflix, they get their grubby little corporate hands all over the writing.
I don't think they touched
No,
any
I'm
of this
just
stuff.
joking.
It's
Yeah,
just like it's just a bizarre movie in that regard for me, because that movie could literally have been like insanely good, but it's just a novelty as it turned out. Like, but there is stuff to appreciate in that film that I think is definitely worth just seeing for that.
Yeah.
Like, it can be a tough 2 hours, but I went back and watched it again after I watched it once, just to be like, man.
And then you watched it 2 more times.
And then I
after
watched
that.
it 2 more times because I had to be sure about these aspects that I really enjoyed and the aspects that I didn't like.
I think we all want to like Duncan Jones, the director. We all love Moon. Source
Yeah,
Code
everybody loves Moon.
was fine.
And I haven't seen Source Code. And
Okay.
my thoughts on Warcraft are well known to this world.
What is it?
That movie was awful.
I would say Cataclysmic.
Yeah, I would agree.
Dan.
That was a good one.
Cataclysmic.
It was good. It was good. All right. I'm trying to watch
So
out
at this
for
point,
guys.
can we say Duncan Jones not a great director?
I think, man, again, like, just if I could pick out 5 scenes and 2 characters in that movie, they could be their own, like, it could be their own movie, their own graphic novel, and it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Nails them. And then you've got other just, it's like, it's so weird. It's like, it's night and day. Like, the film is bizarre in that regard.
Yeah. I hear
So,
you.
eh.
Hey, Ryan J. Porter has a great point. He says, "Movies. What's your most anticipated game?"
Hey, probably something that hasn't been revealed yet. I mean, right?
Really? No.
So, this year has like been, nobody's talking about anything.
Oh, not that you know it.
Right.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm sure our number 1 game is going to be
currently
announced at
unknown.
E3,
Right.
and then it'll be pumped out there. We had a podcast about it not too long ago, and I think it's still Jurassic World Evolution for me.
Is it?
I think it's my number
Okay.
1. Maybe I was just trying to be a contrarian,
No,
because maybe
that's
it's just like
alright.
it is clearly Red Dead, but I don't want to admit that it's Red Dead. But one of those two. What about for you, Dan? What's been announced? What are you excited for?
Right. Oh, that makes it tough, doesn't it? So, of stuff that's been announced.
Shaq Fu. Mario Tennis, people say. God of War. Are you going to play God of War?
Yeah, I'll probably play it.
Really?
Yeah, it's, I haven't been into him since the early ones, but sure, why not? I'll give it a roll.
Use that cool PS4 you got for Bloodborne?
Exactly.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, I hear it's basically Dark Souls combat, so.
Oh, stop with that. Just stop.
They should talk about that game
Dark
more.
Souls, everybody's doing it. Yeah.
We got to see a lot of gameplay. We wrote about it in Informer Cover story a while back.
What, Dark Souls? Game? You've got a
Yeah,
war?
check out Dark Souls. We have a preview of it a couple years back. Yeah, God of War.
Yeah. I mean, I'm as hype as I can be for that game.
Which is like eyebrows raised,
Just like, yeah, I might check it
pants
out.
on
But
fire.
that's me, right? Like, I definitely have different tastes in a lot of
What do you get
offers.
hyped for? Artifact?
Actually, yeah, I am hyped to see more about Artifact.
I think it's it's going to be. I think it's currently under the radar in terms of how big it's going to be.
I know everybody is kind of and fairly, like, Valve's making a new game. Oh, it's a digital CCG.
Yeah,
I get it. They want their Half-Life 3 that'll never happen. They want their Left 4 Dead 3, which might happen.
probably
And
will happen.
They want a lot of other stuff. They don't want that, but let them take a crack at it, man. Give them a chance. I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah, they've proven themselves. They can certainly take the time and reboot things enough if they aren't working. So whatever they release will probably work well.
Yeah, I got hopes. I don't know if it's definitely. I can tell you right now, like, my most anticipated games will be announced at E3.
And what are
But
those
they're not
going to
announced
be?
yet. I have no idea.
Cyberpunk this year?
If I thought Cyberpunk was going to be this year, I would have said Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be this year.
I don't think it is. Yeah. I bet it will be.
And that's one of the really interesting things about when you get these questions. Like, we don't know if this game's coming out this year. Nobody knows.
Yeah. Well, no one really knows.
Nobody knows.
State of Decay 2. That was such a wild thing. They just announced the price is $30.
For what?
State of Decay 2.
Oh yeah, State of Decay. Yeah.
$30.
All right, seems fair.
I'm trying to remember the first one. I know it was a lower price,
It
but
was.
that was such a surprise hit. You would think that they could easily get away with 60, but it's interesting. Some people are making the obvious comparison of like, oh, they're going for that sweet PUBG crowd.
Yeah. I think it's perfectly reasonable in today's day and age, especially, I don't know if the game offers microtransactions, but yeah, cut the cost a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if they will either. I'm very excited for that. I'm sure it'll be a janky mess, but that's part of the State of Decay chart.
Sometimes janky messes can still be fun.
Absolutely, Dan. Story of your life.
Hey, yeah, that's a good one.
Wow,
Hey.
man. Hey, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think the word jank comes from?
That's a great question. I haven't given it a whole lot of thought.
Can someone Google the etymology of jank and let us know? Reddit pointed out this amazing etymological fact of the day because
Why is my whole team hanging out in this? Like, this is the most pathetic thing ever.
they're just right on the bubble.
We took like 10 minutes
Yeah.
hanging out and getting geared up, and they're all gonna die to the fog.
Well,
Like, look at how many people are out there.
they're all probably trying to guess the Ready
Look
Player
at-
One Rotten Tomatoes score.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing to say. I mean, that's
I got in a huge debate about it. But etymology fact from Reddit is helicopter.
okay.
Dan, try and guess the etymology of helicopter. Like, what are the ingredients?
Clearly,
there?
you've
Like,
chosen
core,
this word, so
The core words
tough.
that break down in a weird way. What do you think they are?
heli and copter, right?
That's exactly what everyone thinks. Incorrect.
Incorrect. All right.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
It's helico, which means spiral. It's Latin, I believe, right?
Okay.
Dan, do you know Latin?
Yeah, I'm really brushed up on my Latin after,
But helico, and then PTER is the second root word, meaning fly, as in pterodactyl. The
Wow.
PTER. Isn't that weird that it
All
breaks
right.
up like that?
All right.
It's fascinating.
It's fair. I like that.
That's the most fascinating thing I've ever said.
Is it? I don't think it is.
Destiny 2. Oh, people don't like Destiny 2 anymore.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm with them.
Wow, really?
Hey, man.
Okay.
They had such a great opportunity for that game, and I don't think it lived up to the promise.
Yeah. Anthem?
I think we're way too early on Anthem as even. It's not. I'm not anticipated for it. That's a game that has to prove itself to me.
Yeah.
And it could be great, but right now we don't know enough. And
Certainly don't. Oh.
Oh god, we're so dead. This is 6 of us against 31.
Look live, Dan.
Like really live.
Eyes on the prize.
Mhm.
Watch that grass
I got my
pop in.
crossbow. That's all I got.
That's all you need.
Some would say I need more.
I hear people say the crossbow is underrated in PUBG.
It is a tricky weapon, and I do like to play it in PUBG just for fun.
Yeah. Do you
But I
really?
know it's not good. Yeah, I do.
You'll occasionally like stick with the crossbow.
No, I do make a point of playing with the crossbow for fun. That's all it's for fun. Yeah.
Good shots. Good shots.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Take out the little
The
blueprints.
problem is they can't get through the wood. That's a really big problem with the crossbow. Target has to be exposed.
Ooh, hang on, Mike has a good question. Is Fortnite ruining our children?
I'd like to answer that question.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
I mean, it's filled with killer snakes. Hey, Dan Tack. I think that's a Fortnite stream.
Is it? Are we done?
I think so,
Is
man.
it time for the Nintendo thing?
Yeah, let's all tune
Oh
in to
my God,
Nintendo
we gotta
Direct.
go. Okay.
I like them. Dan, I know you're not maybe the biggest Nintendo guy in the world, but
I'm not.
Directs are super fun, right?
They do have cool reveals.
Yeah. So if you go to GameInformer.com, we'll be posting the news for the Nintendo Direct. So
We
we
will.
definitely encourage you to do that. Dan, you read chat and say goodbye while I close it out here.
Okay. Hey, chat. Thanks everybody for coming today. We want to do more of these, so send all your feedback to us on Twitter and wherever else you have us. You should be on all our Game Informer social, obviously.
Obvi.
Thanks for coming. We did talk a lot about movies, but if you ask questions about games, we'll hit those up.
All right, wave to the camera, Dan.
Hey, later.
Bye, everybody.